There are already people in the chat room. I'm excited for another Buffalo Bills game day this week. It's the Buffalo Bills going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to this Week 5 edition as our 3-1 Buffalo Bills go up against a rookie quarterback, a 1-3 Pittsburgh Steelers team. I'm very excited. Hope you guys are excited too. Hope you guys join me throughout the afternoon and enjoy some football. Obviously, throughout this game, I'll keep you posted on other games. The London game, the Packers and Giants. Last I checked, it was 20-20, but I haven't checked in a little while. So some of you might be like, well, it's not 2020 anymore. Let's take a look. It's not 2020 anymore. It's 2022. Haha. Get the joke. It's 27-22 Giants. So the Giants look like, with 2 seconds left, Giants look like they're going to get the victory there. Some score predictions for this game already coming in. Frank says 31-16 Buffalo. Donald comes in and says 31-17 Buffalo. Buffalo 14-point favorites heading into this matchup. Very few people have thought the Giants would have won that game. I'm a little low-key impressed with the Giants and what they've been able to do. Saquon Barkley obviously still doing his thing. Let's see what kind of day he had. Saquon 13 for 70, and he had 3 catches, 36 yards. Not bad. You know, those London games, you can never predict anything. So the Giants look like Gary comes in and says 48-13. He has them covering that 14-point spread for sure. But again, guys, I'm not sure. I look at the inactives. We'll talk about those. I look at the inactives for the Buffalo Bills, and that does not make me confident. That doesn't make me happy to see some of those names on there. We knew about some of them, right? We knew some. We knew Dawson Knox wasn't going to play today. We knew Poyer wasn't going to play today. But I see Tremaine Edmonds on there, and it scares me a little bit. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about the Steelers inactives for today's game. They have a big inactive list as well. The Steelers coming in, they're not 100% either. But for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Week 5, this is a must-win matchup. And when we talk about must-win with the Steelers, Mike Tomlin, there's something about that scares me a little bit. They're not used to this situation. They're not used to being double-digit dogs. I mean, when was the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers were double-digit underdogs? It just doesn't happen. So we'll see. Phillips and Oliver are back. That's huge. Chris Stratton comes in here, and he tells us, hey, Bills by 50. Don't forget, Bills by 50. And he's been close a few times this year. I would love to see him be close this year. I would really love that. This game even. Elliot comes in. Hey, Elliot, good to see you. Go Bills. I'm very excited for this matchup. I want to see the Buffalo Bills move to 4-1. And like I said, I will keep you posted on all the other 1 o'clock games, including the Miami Dolphins and New York Jets. That could be a big game for the Buffalo Bills. The Jets coming off beating this Pittsburgh team just last week, and the Miami Dolphins coming off their first loss of the season. The Bills and Dolphins tied 3-1, both teams. Now the Miami Dolphins right now hold the tiebreaker, but obviously it's a long season. We still have a long way to go in the season, so that will change. But as it stands, the Miami Dolphins are ahead of the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. Maybe it'll change today. Hopefully, maybe we can see the Jets get a win. I'm not going to say hopefully because I'm not going to cheer for the Jets either. I just really don't care. I smell a 40 burger today, says Elliot Essler. And again, guys, let me know in the comment section your prediction. We already saw a few of them in there. Any bold predictions that you may have, and where you're watching this game from. I really appreciate all you guys, part of Hashtag Nation. Join me from wherever you're joining from, as this game is less than half an hour away from getting started. I'm going to give you the inactives for today's game. We're going to talk about my 3 keys to victory as well, and then you guys can let me know some of your keys to victory against this Pittsburgh Steelers team. We're going to start with the Steelers inactives for today's game. The Steelers have a few inactives, like I said. Some big names, some names you might know. Start with safety Terrell Edmonds, center Kendrick Green, defensive end Isaiah Loudermilk, wide receiver Gunnar Ozuski, Mark Robinson, linebacker Mason Rudolph, quarterback, and Hakello Witherspoon are the inactives for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that's a pretty decent list themselves. Not extensive like the Buffalo Bills, right? We know it's not that extensive, but at the same time, a pretty extensive list. Now, when you look at the Buffalo Bills, and again, some of these names, we're happy we got Ed Oliver back, right? Absolutely. I'm ecstatic we got Ed Oliver, ecstatic we got Jordan Phillips back. But we're looking at some of these names, especially when you look at Tremaine Edmonds, Jordan Poyer, Dawson Knox, huge contributors. And with Dawson Knox, it's more than just what he can do receiving, right? You talk about a blocking tight end against a pretty good, even though they don't have TJ Watt, a pretty good front seven for this Pittsburgh Steelers offense, and a front seven that's confused Josh Allen pretty much his whole career playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you look at Josh Allen's numbers, including last year, week 1, against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're not that great. He has yet to throw for 60% against the Steelers, or 60% or more against the Steelers in the game. He's thrown, like, I think 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, something like that. It's not, those numbers are not that great, not indicative of what we could see from Josh Allen normally. So for that reason, I think that this game might be a little bit closer than others. Let me get to this question. You're talking about the stadium in London. I do know that the company that is in charge of building the stadium in Buffalo is the same company that built that stadium. So you can look at that stadium from an agricultural standpoint, or architectural standpoint, I should say, architectural standpoint, and maybe see some similarities. But you know, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, there's part of you that has to be excited about getting a new stadium. Just because our stadium is really old, right? And it does have some deficiencies when you talk about other stadiums around the league. I know we all love that stadium, and it pulls our heartstrings a little bit to know that that stadium isn't going to be around much longer. But at the same time, we'll see the new stadium and we'll enjoy it. And I know some people in Buffalo aren't happy that their taxes, some of their tax dollars will go towards that. That's unfortunate for them. But at the same time, you know, we're moving up with the times a little bit, and we're getting a better stadium, and you have to be excited about that if you are a Buffalo Bills fan. But so we talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers inactives. Now let's get into the Buffalo Bills inactives, the full list of inactives. And I even talked about one that I think is a crucial one. Again, you look at our wide receivers, we're only carrying 5 wide receivers on our roster again today. You know that Crowder was placed on IR early this week because of that broken foot that he suffered last week. So that's a shame, even though a lot of people didn't think Crowder was off to a good start this season. Gives you a veteran presence in the locker room. And again, Crowder just can be that guy, that kind of like that gnat that's always bugging other teams. He was against us for a long time. We will not be seeing him for a little while at least. But also Isaiah McKenzie found himself inactive today. So for wide receivers, that gives us Khalil Shakir, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah Hodgins, right? We're interested to see what Isaiah Hodgins can bring to the Buffalo Bills. And Tanner Gentry, okay, a guy who we haven't heard about much this year on the practice squad, brought up quickly. What can he do for his Buffalo Bills team? Will he have much of an impact on the Buffalo Bills today? You know, you're looking at Shakir, Davis, and Diggs as the 3 guys who need to stay healthy in this game, especially Diggs and Davis, right? Because without Diggs or Davis in this game, you look at a really weak wide receiving core. You know, a lot talk in Buffalo about Odell Beckham coming to Buffalo. Well, obviously he's injured right now. It wouldn't help us right now. But as the season wears on, possibly in the postseason, a name like Odell Beckham would fit in huge in Buffalo right now. Let me know in the comment section if you would want Odell Beckham, just from a depth perspective, just from, you know, a guy who's been there before type perspective, is you know, relationship obviously with Von Miller. Von Miller declares that he is going to be in Buffalo. So whether we like it or not, it looks like, according to Von Miller at least, it looks like we might be seeing Odell wearing a Buffalo Bill uniform. Personally, I think he should. I would like to see Odell in Buffalo. And for nothing else than wide receiver depth. The Bills are showing that they don't have as much wide receiver depth as we thought we might have had at the beginning of the season. Shakir is going to have a big day. I hope so. But it's all a matter if Josh Allen gets time, right? You look at, again, this Pittsburgh front 7. Can this offensive line hold up and give Josh Allen time to throw the ball downfield? Listen, the back end of the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, not that great. It's that front 7 that really is the troublesome part. And without TJ Watt, kind of like the heartbeat of this defense, that's a huge blow for them. And I understand that, but it doesn't mean that they don't still have a good front 7. It doesn't still mean that they have a coach who has a good scheme. You know, Mike Tomlin normally comes into these games ready to go. He knows that they're the underdog, and he used that all week long, I'm sure, to get a fire under these guys. And guys, I know that the Pittsburgh Steelers are starting a rookie quarterback against the top 5 Buffalo Bills defense, but the last time a rookie quarterback made his first start against a top 5 defense in the NFL was Ben Roethlisberger, and got a win, was Ben Roethlisberger, who plays for the Steelers, by the way, who played for the Steelers, by the way. So the Steelers know that this can be achieved. They know that this is not insurmountable odds or anything like that. They're going into this game, and I'm sure Mike Tomlin probably told the rookie quarterback, hey, listen, this has happened before. You can do this. I know a lot of people around the world think I'm just throwing you into the wolves, but that's not the case. He's going to get the ball out quick. You have Najee Harris you have to be concerned about. Pat Fairmouth can do a good job. The Buffalo Bills did a good job last week taking out Mark Andrews of the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see if they can do the same thing with Pat Fairmouth. I don't know how I say his name. I'll probably learn that today. Von Miller has this ready to play. I hope so. I got to be honest with you. When I saw the Poyer injury, or not playing, and then I saw the Edmonds injury, I got really concerned for the Buffalo Bills. So hopefully my concerns are not warranted, and we will have a good game. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me know if I'm freezing for you guys. I hope not. I don't mind if I freeze for me. I don't care. But if I'm freezing for you guys, obviously I want to make sure that I fix that before the game starts. But it looks like we're doing all right. Yes, want OBJ. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, this isn't like a few weeks ago when we didn't use Shakir all that much. I don't see the Buffalo Bills using both Hodgins and Gentry in this game all too much. Unfortunately, I don't think you go a whole game without at least using your number 4 wide receiver. One of these guys is going to have to. Yeah, the Giants beat the Packers in London, so good for them. Congratulations. Didn't see that coming. I had the Giants covering the spread, as if you guys saw on Wednesday when I did my razor sharp picks. I had the Giants covering the spread. I thought 8 points was too much. But I had the Packers winning that game, but the Giants pull it out. Battle of 2 NFC teams doesn't affect the Buffalo Bills at all. So as far as standings go, I don't care. Really don't care. But all right, so we talked about. Thanks, Don. Hello from Germany. Always good to have you in here. Thank you for joining us. So we talked about some of the inactives. Now I want to give you my 3 keys to the game in this one. Like I said before, the offensive line has not done a good job giving Josh Allen time against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Again, the Steelers without one of their main defensive ends, TJ Watt, but they still like 9 sacks this year. They have 7 takeaways. The defense is still doing a pretty good job causing havoc for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This offensive line needs to give Josh Allen time. If you give Josh Allen time, Diggs and Davis and Shakir well get open. Okay? Again, just because of the back end of the Steelers not being that good. If you give Allen time, he will get open, but you have to give him time. So my first key to victory is the offensive line has to not get pushed around. Remember early on last week against the Ravens, we were losing both sides of the ball. We were losing on the offensive line. We were losing on the defensive line, and it showed, right? The offense was making mistakes, and the Ravens offense was capitalizing because our defense couldn't get in there, right? As the game wore on, the offensive line and defensive line started holding their own against the Ravens and winning a lot of matchups, and we saw the Bills begin to come back. Yes, McKenzie is inactive today. And again, we went over the inactives a little bit. We'll go over some more. I think a second key to victory is our defensive line. Talk about getting Oliver back. Talk about getting Jordan Phillips back. We need to create pressure. Get in this young guy's face, okay? McDermott and Frazier together normally do a great job against rookie quarterbacks, but the problem we have, and it was on the Shout podcast just yesterday, if you listen to Talbot or Perino, the problem we have is a lot of those games against rookie quarterbacks in Leslie Frazier McDermott's career were with Hyde and Poyer in the secondary. No Hyde today. No Poyer today. So what's that going to look like? We looked at the last time neither of these 2 guys were in there against the Dolphins. There was that one big Waddle play, and everyone said that was it. That was the play that lost us the game. I disagree with that, but a lot of Bills Mafia was saying that. And so can they, first of all, hold their own, but can this defensive line get pressure on the rookie quarterback, make him uncomfortable, make him have to throw off his back foot? We saw what happened last week with Lamar Jackson when he was forced to throw off his back foot, that huge second interception by Jordan Poyer with 4 minutes to go in that game. Again, this defensive line create pressure. Hey, Scott, good to see you in here. Lamar Jackson is a different beast than Pittsburgh's quarterback. I absolutely agree. But we don't know what we have in Kenny Pickett right now, right? We don't know what Kenny Pickett is going to bring to the table. Is he going to be able to show some athleticism? I'm not going to lie, I didn't watch a lot of Pitt tape this week, so some of you might know a lot more about Kenny Pickett than I do. I just saw the Jets game last week, but that's without a game plan. That's without having any time to synchronize with his offensive line, the center to we saw once Mitch Morse went out, the exchange between center and quarterback, that changes. And sure, you practice for it, but it's a lot different when it's in the game. So now you've had a full week of practice. Mike Tomlin's been able to give you a game plan that best suits your abilities, that best suits your attributes. And so we'll see if the Steelers can make something happen. Again, is Joe muted? I don't think Joe's muted. Is Joe muted? I think everyone else is hearing me just fine. Hit that refresh button. Everyone, as D Robert comes in and says, everyone smash that like button. Yeah, everyone hit that thumbs up button, please. Really helps out the channel. The best way to help out this channel is simply by hitting the like button and the subscribe button. Actually, it helps more. If you don't like my content, it helps me more if you hit the dislike button than not doing anything. So go ahead and hit that dislike button. It means that the YouTube algorithm will know that there's stuff going on, and those send more people our way, and I appreciate that. 20 of you in here right now. I appreciate every single one of you. We are about 15 minutes away from game time here. So my first key to victory was the Buffalo Bills offensive line getting stopping the defensive line of the Pittsburgh Steelers, giving Josh Allen time. Second key victory, defensive line. Listen, let's be honest. A lot of games come down to the offensive line and defensive line. Greetings from Germany. That's two people watching from Germany. I appreciate that. It was me, Stefan. So there you go. It was him. It's cool. Thanks, Stacks, for letting me know. So now we have two people in here from Germany. Thank you for joining us on #sports, #nation from all over the world. We appreciate every single one of you for joining us. Again, thank you so much. My third key to victory is to try to get that run game going. I know a lot of people are saying some bad things about the Buffalo Bills running attack. Remember last week in the second half, remember at halftime, I even spoke on the fact that we were not running the ball effectively because we were not running the ball all that much. I think at halftime we had like 10, 11 carries total, right? Between Allen, Moss, Singletary, and Cooks, right? We had like 10, 11 carries total, and the Baltimore Ravens had almost double that. Then we start going third quarter, all of a sudden we're breaking off some runs, right? I think Moss had a big run. Allen had 2 big runs. So by the end of the game, it looked like we were doing a lot better than we actually were. So to see in the first half here, try to get some early runs, right? Maybe get a big run or two, but give Singletary, and Singletary has to be the main back, okay? I would still love to see Moss inactive. Moss really, I mean, he had 2 or 3 really good runs for the Buffalo Bills so far this season, but I would really like to see Moss inactive at one of these points and lean more on Devin Singletary and James Cook as your 1-2 punch. As we look at the Buffalo Bills game day roster, I'll go over that a little bit. The quarterbacks haven't changed. Allen Keenum, the offensive line, Mitch Morse is still in there, which is also really good. His second week back from injury. Bobby Hart, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Van Rotten, Saffold, Quisenberry, and Spencer Brown. I want Spencer Brown to have a huge game today and just leave no doubt on that side of the ball. Spencer Brown has been playing really well for us since late last season, and I hope that continues today. Running back, Zach Moss, Hamon Jones, Singletary, Cook, and Gilliam. By the way, guys, I am getting this from Buffalo Bills PR on Twitter, so if you're not following them, they actually about an hour and a half, 2 hours before game time, they post a game day roster. They give you the inactives, all that good stuff. So check them out on Twitter. Our tight ends, Quentin Morris and Tommy Sweeney. Again, no Dawson Knox. Quentin Morris has been able to make a few big plays here and there this season. It'll be interesting to see how much he is targeted now that he's going to be the main tight end for today's game. Wide receivers, Khalil Shakir, Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah Hodgins, and then Tanner Gentry. Another question about Hodgins and Gentry with us at being slim at wide receiver, does that mean Quentin Morris or Tommy Sweeney get looks to do that as well? Linebackers, Joe Gills-Harris is taking Tremaine Edmonds' spot on the roster, not on the starting linebacker crew. Terrell Bernard will be the starting middle linebacker for us today. Tyler Matakovic, Terrell Dodson, Balin Spector, and Matt Milano are in linebackers. Again, Bernard, I expect to see a lot of him at middle linebacker. Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Boogie Basham, AJ Epineza, and Shaq Lawson are edge rushers. Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, Jordan Phillips, and Tim Settle at defensive tackle. Defense backs include Hamlin, Johnson & Johnson, Elam, Jackson, Neal, Lewis, and Ingram. That's Jamarcus Ingram, by the way. I know he hasn't been on the roster too much this season. Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and Reed Ferguson are our special teams guys. So that is the roster for today. Only Bills fan from India. Welcome from India. I like this comment here. To be honest, we haven't seen Cook active all that much, right? I mean, whether it be in the running game or the passing game, remember his first carry as a Buffalo Bill led to a fumble. So he sat out the rest of that game against the Rams. Then we didn't see him much in week 2 or week 3. I would love to see James Cook targeted a lot more in this game. I would love to see James Cook get 6, 7, 8 targets in this game. We've seen the Buffalo Bills go to running back screens. Singletary has caught the ball a few times out of the backfield every single game. Let's use James Cook in those roles. Now, he has a few drops already this season too, but we've seen him use Reggie Gilliam as well at fullback coming out of the backfield. Let's use James Cook. Let's see what he can do. We have James Cook, hopefully a James Cook sighting, a big game from him today. Matthew comes in with his prediction. Bills win 42-14. Again, I would love a comfortable game. I would love to sit back here, relax with you guys, enjoy calling this game, and just have a fun time. But I don't know. Again, the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of their back against the wall. Howard from Jacksonville. Thank you for joining us from Jacksonville. Sorry, Joe, is Gabe Davis out? No, Gabe Davis is not out. Isaiah McKenzie is out, but Gabe Davis is active for today's game. Our wide receivers are Gabe Davis, Khalil Shakir, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah Hodgins, and Tanner Gentry. But again, with Crowder being activated earlier this week upon the IR because of his foot injury, and then Isaiah McKenzie being out today, and that opens up Shakir again for also returning punts and kickoffs, right? Because we had McKenzie or we had Crowder back there. So let's not forget about that as well. What this means for special teams for the Buffalo Bills. Now that you have Khalil Shakir now looking at your number 3 wide receiver position, you're also looking at Khalil Shakir as your kickoff return guy, as your punt return guy. This is one of those games where I want to see every kickoff go into the back of the end zone and Khalil Shakir not have to touch anything back there as a kick return. Now, as a punt returner, don't be afraid to put your hand up. Don't be afraid to call for a fair catch. I'm okay with that too. I'm glad for Dable. He is doing an excellent job. So far, he is. Absolutely he is. He looks like a very decent and very good head coach. And if you're a Giants fan, you have to be excited about it. 4-1 now after you beat the Packers today. I think if you're a Giants fan, you have to be very good. Very happy with that. No doubt. If you can't tell, I'm not in my normal location. So no green screen today. But I will have the scoreboard up for you guys as the game goes on, like we've done the past 2 weeks. I think last week worked a little better. So you guys can let me know in the comment section. We do not get to see the green screen fall and hit me today. That doesn't mean that something else around here won't fall and hit me. But it will probably be a lot more expensive than a green screen if it does happen. So let's go over some of the other games today. On Thursday, we got to see what some people called football. I call it, I called it a lot of things that I can't say on air. But it was not great football. As you saw, the Indianapolis Colts go into Denver and win 12-9 in a game that had no touchdowns, went into overtime. Denver, to tell you how great this game was, Broncos fans were leaving right as overtime was getting ready to start. They're like, "Oh, this could be a great game." No, this was not a great game. As overtime was starting, Broncos fans were like, "It's getting late. I need to beat traffic. I don't care." Horse team won, right? I think so. But to say someone won that game, I want to say one team lost and one team lost more. Hope they're on task today. I hope so too. I want to see. I would love to see us pull away early, right? Don't give a rookie quarterback, a young team, the idea that they have a chance to win this game. Pull away early, and then you'll go back and forth a little bit because it's the NFL. It's still the NFL. You'll go back and forth a little bit, but if you go up by 10 at the end of the first quarter, and then they make it 3, and then 10, and then maybe 13 or 17, like I'm good with that. Terrell Dodson is starting in place of Tremaine Edmonds as it comes through. Matt Perino just posted on Twitter. But here are the other games going on today. Again, we just had a victory for the Giants over the Packers in London. Steelers playing the Bills here at 1 o'clock. Lions, Patriots, 1 o'clock. Jets, Dolphins, Falcons, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Saints, Texans, Jaguars, Titans, Commanders, Bears, Vikings, Chargers, Browns. So out of those slate of games, and I couldn't watch. Sorry, bud. Out of those slate of 1 o'clock games, which game are you looking forward to the most? Just let me know in the comment section. Out of those 1 o'clock games, which one are you looking forward to the most, other than the game we'll watch between the Bills and the Patriots? For me, I'm actually really looking forward to the Bears-Vikings game. Obviously, the Bears aren't good, but I'm a huge fan of the Vikings this season. I think they could be something special. They beat the Packers week 1. I think with a new offensive coordinator as their head coach, I think this offense is only going to get better and better. But I would love to see what the Vikings do against the Bears. I don't think they're going to cover the spread just because it's a divisional matchup. The Bears always play. The spread's 9. The spread's 9 right now. I want to see the Jets destroy Miami fans' dreams. I mean, I just don't care about that game at all. 2 division opponents going after each other. They're in our division. I don't care for either team. Obviously, for the Bills, it would help a little bit more if the Jets beat the Dolphins. So, yay for that, I guess. But it's still too early in the season. I just really don't care about that game. I don't think either one of those teams is going to contend with Buffalo at the end of the season. I think both those teams are fighting for possibly second place in the division. Dalvin Cook, I need Dalvin Cook to have a good game. Dalvin Cook is a huge offensive weapon for the Vikings. So that's the game that I'm kind of looking forward to. Jets versus Dolphins, obviously divisional game, comes in as well. You look at the 4 o'clock games: 49ers, Panthers, Cowboys, Rams, Eagles, Cardinals. Now, out of those games, I know that most of the country, including myself, is going to be watching the Cowboy-Rams game at 4 o'clock. But I'm also looking forward to watching the Eagles-Cardinals game as well. I think, for me, actually, I think that's the game that's going to be on Fox because I'm so close to Philadelphia. I'm looking forward to that game. This Cardinals team that's starting 0-2 and that have won the last 2 games are trying to fight in that NFC West. And, I think that they might be able to pull off the upset against the last undefeated team in the NFC. The Boo Boys. Hey, we could see them lose, too. We can see them lose. I'm okay with watching the Cowboys lose every once in a while. And then tonight, another big divisional matchup, the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, same like Cardinals. Start off 0-2, won the last 2 games. Going against the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore 2-2, but both their losses have been so crushing if you're a Ravens fan, right? You lose to Miami after being up 21 going up into the 4th quarter. You lose to the Bills after being up 17 in the first half. I mean, 2 devastating losses for the Ravens, both at home. Let's see if the Ravens can right the ship a little bit. The Ravens are at home again in this one, going up against the Bengals. Who do you guys have winning? Eagles are going to smash the Cardinals. Maybe. Who do you guys have winning that Sunday night game? Bengals or Ravens? I have the Bengals winning. I have the Bengals going into Baltimore and extending that 8-game, I think it is, home losing streak for John Harbaugh and the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Bengals can win that game. And then the Bengals will be in front of that division. Now, again, at the beginning of the season, I had the Ravens win that division. I still think the Ravens win that division. But the Ravens are just struggling right now. I think this Ravens team is just struggling right now. And I think the Bengals are going to win this one. Not to say that I don't think the Ravens can beat the Bengals in Cincinnati. I think they can definitely do that later on this year. The Erie Bros have to stick together. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But aren't we closer to Cleveland? If you want to go that route, and I can't cheer for Cleveland. But no, we're not close to Cleveland. We're close to Cincinnati. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Imagine if Ravens blow another 17-point lead at home as a spin. I don't want to imagine that. And listen, the Ravens have been all right over the past 20 years, so I'm not giving them too much heartbreak either. Like, okay, they've lost 2 heartbreaking games. But, it is what it is. And now that the Bills own the tiebreak, I don't care what happens to the Ravens now until the playoffs. So we play them then. I count any Rust Belt team. Okay. I'm good with that. As it is 1 o'clock here on the East Coast, so we're getting ready for kickoff. Again, my 3 keys to victory. Again, the offensive line has to give Josh Allen time to throw the ball. The defensive line has to get to a young rookie quarterback, make him feel pressure, get a few sacks, make him make some throws he probably wouldn't make if he had time. and force some turnovers. He had 3 interceptions last week. And I know people are like, oh, 2 came off wide receivers' hands. Well, he has the same wide receivers. The wide receivers haven't gone anywhere. They're the same wide receivers. They're the same junk. So there's no reason to think that this team, the Buffalo Bills defense, can have the same success against the Pittsburgh Steelers the Jets did in the second half last week. There's no reason to think that the Bills can't do that. And then my third key to victory, try to get this run game going early. Again, last week, did not get the run game going all in the first half. Once we got the running attack going, it seemed like this team seemed to go along with it, right? Got that 1 touchdown right before half. Seemed like momentum was on our side. When we finally got the ball, we ran the ball a little bit better. Josh Allen had some good runs. Moss had some good runs. Singletary had some good runs. And so I want to see that continue. And yes, I know I just said Moss had some good runs. I think he had 1, which for him should count as like 10 because that's the most he's going to get in a game. Pickett is going to wake up tomorrow and wonder why there's a 91 imprinted on his forehead. I'm sure Oliver's ready to get after the quarterback, right? Like for Oliver, it's been a long 2 weeks. He hasn't been in for 2 weeks. I'm sure he is ready to go, and he is amped up for this game. I know Von Miller was getting very amped up for this game. He might have a big impact on today's game as well. The last thing I want is for the Buffalo Bills to look past this opponent. Listen, next week, huge game, 4 o'clock, Kansas City. I understand how important that game is and how big that game is, not only for the Bills, not only for the Chiefs, but for the NFL, right? It's going to be a huge game next week, and I know that. But right now, we got to focus on the Steelers. Last year at home, the Steelers beat us. It's time for payback. It's time for payback. We don't need to feel sorry for them because they have a rookie quarterback. We don't need to feel like we need to keep this game close for any reason. Nope. Let's just get out there. Let's get the ball and move downfield consistently. 50 of you in here, hit that thumbs up button right before kickoff because once the ball's in the air, there's not going to be a lot of time to do that. Again, I will have my phone on me, keeping you up to date on scores and NFL news as the day goes on. But right now, we're watching the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers as we get ready for kickoff. It looks like the Bills will receive the ball first. 59 degrees, 17 and 20 mile per hour winds, mostly cloudy. Yeah, well, then we're beating you in 17, 20 mile per hour wind conditions, mostly cloudy. Luckily, we have a quarterback who can simply gun the ball in any condition. Remember last year in that game where there were 50 mile per hour wind gusts, he still threw the ball over 25 times. Like, he's not afraid to throw the ball in windy conditions, and he can still throw a dart in windy conditions. This ball is fumbled at the goal line. I said special teams was going to be huge. We're going to start at the 2-yard line. I said special teams was going to be huge, and it starts off early. Again, Crowder's not back there. McKenzie's out. What is going to happen with the special teams today as the Buffalo Bills start backed up? I can't handle this. That was Twan Jones back there on the kickoff. I think that's going to be his last kickoff today. I think it's going to be the last kickoff he takes today. Let me get you guys back. Get you the scoreboard going here as the Bills start shotgun formation. Josh Allen looking to throw. Have to go 98 yards. First pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Trying to find Singletary. Unable to do so. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 again. The Bills starting at their own 2-yard line after Twan Jones takes it out of, again, he could let the ball go. It would bounce in the end zone. And we have been talking a much different story. But here we are now, 2nd and 10 from our own 2-yard line. Allen under center, single step back, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Last thing we need to do is give the Steelers team momentum early on in this game. Gets out of the end zone, but doesn't get a single yard. Falls forward to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Devin Singletary with no gain. Give me 3rd and 10. Short pass. 99-yard TD pass. Yeah, that'd be nice too. But it's not looking good early on for the Buffalo Bills. As far as field position. Yeah, that should be Twan Jones' last attempt to return kicks. Shotgun formation. Has a running back and tight end to his right. It looks like 2 wide receivers bottom screen, 1 to the top. Max protect for Allen. Going deep down the middle. Has a guy. Davis! It's going to be a touchdown. No one's there. 98 yards to Gabe Davis. Remember that bad start that we got off to? No, it's fine. We'll just go 98 yards in one play. Gabriel Davis with a huge play. And the Buffalo Bills find themselves off 6-0. That's be the longest TD in Gabe Davis's career. I would have been more excited if I just opened my soda bottle and I didn't want to throw soda all over the place. So I was not expecting that, as Gabe Davis was double covered, the safety help over the top, just not enough. And the Buffalo Bills go 98 yards in 3 plays, basically one, and it's a touchdown. Spin says, told you said 99 yards. You said 99. It was 98. Spin and his trash predictions. And extra point's good. Extra point's good. So 13:56 to go in the first quarter. The first drive, the Buffalo Bills up 7-0. I wanted to get off up on the Steelers team early, and that's exactly what just happened. I didn't expect it to be so quick, but it was. And the Buffalo Bills find themselves all up 7-0. So good job there. Yeah, seriously, it's been trash predictions in here. Get them out of here. Get them out. Get them out. They're 60 yards after catch for you, Joe. Yay. Good job. Good job getting those yards after catch. Hey, Ma. Ma, did you just join us? You already missed a touchdown. You already missed a 98-yard touchdown. J.A. 17 to Gabe Davis. Wow. Longest play from scrimmage in the last 13 years for the Buffalo Bills. 13 years. Wow. I still don't like Teron Jones. Still not a Teron Jones fan right now. I like him overall, but he cannot be back returning kicks. He cannot be back returning kicks. Tyler Bass getting ready to kick the ball off. The ball falls off the tee. Again, windy conditions in Buffalo, 17 to 20 mile per hour winds. Didn't seem to have much of an effect on that ball, though. Didn't have that much effect. Our old friend Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace got burned. All right, now I have to have someone hold the kick. I have to have someone hold the ball, as we kick it off, which always so I want to see him kick out of the end zone. That's always bad for the this is going to be returnable. This is a short kick in the windy conditions, but that's fumble too, and the Bills jump on it. 2 bobbled special teams plays in a row. The first for the Bills, and now for the Steelers, and the Bills get the ball at the 20-yard line. This poor rookie quarterback is going to come into this game against one of the best defenses in the league, and he might be down 14-0 before he even gets a chance to get the ball. Before he even gets a chance to get the ball, he might be down 14-0 before you know it. Teron Johnson on the recovery for the Buffalo Bills. No one forced the fumble. It went right through his hands. It actually hit him in the foot. That's number 42 of the Steelers returning kicks. Or not returning kicks, trying to catch a ball. That's James Pierre with the bobble and the fumble. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 5 wide receivers set. Quick throw out. That's Singletary with the catch. He's forced out of bounds after maybe 2-3 yards. 13:40 to go. Buffalo starting their second possession of the game. 13:40 to go in the first quarter. The Bills offense back on the field for their second possession of the game. Already up 7-0. And I thought I didn't like Teron Jones. Don't like that guy right now either if you're a Steelers fan. 30 likes right now. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Again, I really do appreciate all the love and support we get here at Hashtag Nation. Ball's at the 17-yard line, 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Hands the ball off to Singletary. Singletary up the middle, gets inside the 10 for a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. There is a flag down. Steelers players pointing in the Buffalo Bills. Well, of course they would, though. Holding on the offense. Come on, guys. Last thing you want to do is go backwards. Ryan Bates on the hold. Ryan Bates on the hold. That's definitely a hold, too. That's definitely a hold. He pulls on the shoulder pad as 51 is trying to get away. It's definitely a hold. So now it's 2nd and 16 from the 27. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. Davis goes in motion. I'm sorry, not Davis. Diggs goes in motion, goes back to the top of the screen. Quick screen out to Diggs. He makes one guy miss, but he's unable to break away, and he'll be down at the 30-yard line. So it's a loss of 4 on the play. So the Bills get a turnover, and they go backwards. The Bills get a turnover, and they just go backwards. Shotgun formation. This is, yeah. And this, as Tony just says, be a really long field goal in these conditions. 3rd and 20. Steelers defense has to feel great right now if they stop the Bills to a long field goal attempt. 3 wide receivers bottom of the screen. And looking to throw, has time. Throwing. Incomplete. Throw goes out of bounds. So, yeah, I mean, this is a really long field goal attempt in these conditions. This is terrible. This is terrible. Martin, thank you. And that's why I do this, for the community of fans. You know, whether you can watch the game or you can't watch the game, you know, it is what it is. I enjoy if you can watch the game when we watch it together. That's awesome. Can't watch the game, we're here to hang out for you and give you live play-by-play and reaction. Tyler Bass, 7 for 8 on the season. This is a tough one, 49 yards away. The field goal posts are even shaking. So, snaps down. Kicks blocked. Kicks blocked. Oh, my gosh. So the Bills had a great opportunity slip out of their hands. Again, the Bills got the ball first, went up 7-0 on a 98-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis on the ensuing kickoff. Wow, that ball did not get up in the air at all. On the ensuing kickoff, the kickoff was bobbled by, or just dropped by the Steelers return man, and the Bills recover it at the 21-yard line. The Bills go backwards, force a long field goal that's now no good, and the Steelers will start with the ball. I'm going to know live shows for you. Well, I'm glad that you joined us. The Steelers will get the ball where they put, so probably like the 39-yard line. They'll get good field position here too. 31-yard line, sorry. 31. No, that can't be right. No, we'll see. We'll see what they do. Again, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. It's commercial break here in Buffalo. Bills up 7-0. We'll go through some scores from around the NFL. Got the Lions Patriots 0-0. Patriots driving in Lions territory. Dolphins Jets 2-0. The Jets have a safety, and that's the score right now, 2-0. The Buccaneers and Falcons are tied at 0. The Saints up 3-0 over the Seahawks. The Texans and Jaguars are at 0-0. The Commanders and Titans are tied at 0s. The Vikings have a 7-0 lead after a touchdown by Dalvin Cook. Let's go, Cook. Let's go, Cook. You wanted a big game. Someone said they need a big game from Dalvin Cook. Well, you got a touchdown already. And the Browns up 7-0 over the Chargers. Chubb with a touchdown in that game. So those are the scores from around league. Again, James, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna cheer for either of those teams. Again, a tie. I think a tie would be the best case scenario, but I doubt that will happen. All right, so the Bills are still up 7-0. Bills got the ball first, and with 12 minutes to go in the first quarter, they're up 7-0. It was just a 4-minute drive, now 3-play drive. I'll just think of it that way. It was a 4-minute drive. They ended in 7 points. Steelers now with the ball at 31, and that's what I'll say, and that'll be okay. That'll be okay. That's fine. That's what happened. That'll be okay. Go Bills. Steelers will come back. This will look good for Kenny. Do you? Do you think so? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in here, hanging out with us, watching the Steelers-Bills game. 11:56 to go in the first quarter. This will be the first snap for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It makes me feel better. Thanks. Single step back. Harris in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. Try to get a quick pass out to their tight end. He catches the ball, gains 1 yard, and he's down at the 4. Yeah, they started at 39, not the 31. I was right. I listened to the computer too much. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 That's Derek Watt on the reception, the third of the Watt brothers. 2nd and 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. A bunch of movement. Now it's an I formation setup for the Steelers. They pitch it back to Harris. Harris has blockers in front. This Bills defense is swarming early, though. Matt Milano on the tackle as a loss on the play. Hamlin in there as well. And so it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Steelers. Let's go. 3rd and 11 for the Steelers. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Looking to throw, had good protection, good time, and it's complete to the outside. Higgins with the catch. That's not right. 12-yard gain and a 1st down. Pickens with the catch, sorry. We need a big game for 58 today. We do. With Edmonds being out, absolutely do. Elam on the coverage. 10-11 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from midfield for the Steelers. Shotgun formation. Harris to his right. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Take the handoff. Quick pass out to number 11. And he gets another 10 yards. So it's going to be another 1st down for the Steelers. And they're now in Buffalo Bills territory at the 40-yard line. Hamlin on the coverage and gets the tackle, but not before 10 yards and a 1st down. Wow. So Pickett starts off this game 3 for 3, 2 first downs. 1st and 10, 9:20 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff to Harris. Harris gets about 5, maybe 6 on the play before he's taken down. For the Steelers, it's all about Harris, right? You have a rookie quarterback in there. You want to make sure you get the running attack going so that the Bills linebackers have to crush in on play actions, things like that. Open up the field over the middle for this young quarterback. We'll see how that goes for him. But a gain of 6 on 1st down for Harris and 2nd and 4. So shotgun formation, wide receiver in motion. Big handoff to him. Rolled out, pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Epineza getting his hands up there and batting that pass down. Going to be 3rd and 4. Good job, Epineza. Knew he wasn't going to get there. Keep his hand in the air and bat that one down. Going to be 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line. Again, you stop him here, it's a long field goal. Long field goal. I think the Steelers are going around that screen. Say, well, they actually did one of those plays where you could choose which side you want to throw the ball to. Buffalo coming on deep. Pass gets away, and there's another completion. That's Fairmuth on the catch. And the 1st down gets to the 24-yard line. And so the Steelers now moving the ball. Von Miller almost got there. Almost got there. Just missed him. And Pickett's 4 for 5. 4 receptions to 4 different targets. Bills that blitz. Pickett gets the ball away early, and it's another 1st down. Elam on the tackle, but Pickett gets the catch and gets inside the 20. The Steelers inside the red zone. Kenny Pickett now looking too bad early if you're a Steelers fan. Not looking too bad early. Shotgun formation. That's why that second possession by the Bills, that Steelers defense coming up huge. Running it. Gets to the 10. He's out 3 yards on first 10. Going to be 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line. Second and 7. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. No, they weren't. They really weren't. Elam's playing off. Johnson was playing off. But they got the ball 2nd and 7 at the 10. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Run the ball again. Harris tries to cut back, but he's unable to do so. Again, the Bills swarming on defense. Johnson on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, the kitchen in the house. What'd you miss? Well, you missed a 98-yard touchdown. So the Bills get the ball first. Tamon Jones is back to return the kick since Crowder and Isaiah McKenzie are inactive today. He muffs the kickoff. He's finally able to get onto the ball, but by the time he does, he falls down. He gets tackled at the 2-yard line after two gains for no yards, or 2 plays for no yards for the Bills. A 98-yard touchdown, Gabe Davis from Josh Allen. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, throwing outside. That catch. That was a good catch. Elam on the coverage again, but Elam is not having a good start to this game, as that's the 3rd time he's been targeted, and now it's 1st and goal. An out route and a nice catch by the rookie receiver. 1 foot down. Oh, no, that's out of bounds. That's incomplete. He's out. That's incomplete. He's unable to get that 2nd foot down. So it's going to be 4th down. Challenge it. Challenge it. Challenge it. You have to challenge that. Oh, they have ruled it's incomplete pass. All right, someone's down on the field, too. A Bills player is down on the field. So they have ruled it an incomplete pass. So the Bills get to save their challenge. Who's down? Is that Vaughn? Oh, my gosh. No way. No way. You can hope for the best, I guess. Hope for the best. But that's a good thing. So it's going to force a 4th down. So that's good news here. But Von Miller down. That's no good. So at commercial break, due to the injury. Wow. What can you do? Hope for the best. Steelers in the red zone. The Bills up 7-0. The Patriots are in the red zone against the Lions, but they have a 4th and 8. So probably kick a field goal there and maybe make that game 3-0 depending on the field goal. The Dolphins and the Jets still 2-0. The Jets winning that one. The Buccaneers in the red zone against the Falcons. The Seahawks have scored a touchdown. They're up 7-3 over the Saints. Texans, Jaguars still 0-0. The Titans and Commanders still 0-0. The Bears have scored a field goal to make that game 7-3. And the Browns still up on the Chargers 7-0 with the Browns driving once again. Here in the Bills game, the Bills up 7-0. The Steelers look like they will have to attempt a field goal here after commercial break. However, Von Miller down on the play. That's going to be huge if he's out for a significant amount of time. This year has been really tough so far. This year has been really tough so far as injuries go. The Bills back to always getting injured. Yeah, I mean, it just stinks. Again, hopefully it's nothing serious. We are going to get Trey White back here soon, hopefully in the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll see him back. But yeah, get Von Miller out if he's out for a significant amount of time. Again, we have Edmonds out today. Who knows how he's doing, if he'll be back next week. We really wanted Von Miller for that Chiefs game next week. Obviously, that would have been huge. But if he's out for extended period of time, that's going to be no good. No good if you're a Bills fan. Wow. Back from commercial break. Come on. Just show Von Miller jogging it off on the sideline. They'll take the training staff. He's sitting down. No one's looking at him, so that's good. He was able to walk off, and no one's looking. He's just sitting down with his hat on, so that looked good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:38 to go in the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills up 7-3 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So if you're just joining me, crazy start to this game, okay? And I'll go over everything while we're at commercial break. So there's a kickoff at the goal line. Tawan Jones tries to field it, muffs it, and by the time he's able to get his hands back on the ball, it's like 2 or 3 attempts at it. He gets his hand on the ball. He's able to get to a 2-yard line, taken down. A pass goes incomplete on first down, a run with Singletary back to the line of scrimmage on second down, and then a 98-yard pass from Allen to Gabriel Davis on third down makes it 7-0 just like that. The ensuing kickoff, the Steelers do the same exact thing, and they bobble the ball. The receiver misses the ball, hits his foot, takes a weird bounce right into Jaquan Johnson's hand, I believe it was, one of the Johnson's hands, and the Buffalo Bills get the ball at the Steelers' 21-yard line. You're thinking, okay, the Bills are going to score again. Well, after a holding penalty and after a loss by Diggs, the Bills have to kick a 49-yard field goal, and the conditions in Buffalo are currently 17 to 20 mile per hour winds, cloudy, a typical day in October for Buffalo. And it's blocked, and the Steelers get the ball, and they drive downfield and get a field goal. And on that drive, Von Miller does get hurt. However, he walked off the field under his own power. And now Shakir is back there to return the kick. He fields it at the 1-yard line. So Bears starting field position for the Bills. He gets to the 25, to the 30, to the 35 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. Good return by Khalil Shakir. And he's looking at Sean McDermott saying, why haven't I been doing this all season? Why haven't I been doing this all season? Shakir with a good return, and the Buffalo Bills offense coming out for their third possession of this game. This will be a hard game, most expected. I thought so too. I didn't give you a score prediction, and I feel weird doing it now. I didn't give you a score prediction before the game started. I was going to go low scoring. I was going to go something like 27-17 or something like that. Get in, kid. Remember how McCoy used to carry the ball? Always would scare me, but he didn't fumble that much. So single set back for the Buffalo Bills. They do hand the ball off. Number 95 or 35 of the Steelers comes in. Millette on the tackle. No gain on the play. Browns getting ready to go up 14-0 over the Chargers. Wow. Yep, 14-0 lead, the Browns over the Chargers right now. And that AFC West, man, a lot of people, including myself, thought the AFC West was going to be the toughest division this year. Not proven to be that case. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. The Broncos losing on Thursday. And going deep once again into triple coverage. And there's Shakir getting the ball to a 35. I'll take it. I don't think it was a smart throw, but it was right there on target. Threw it into triple coverage over the linebacker, just dropped it. And that's going to be a first down in Pittsburgh territory at the 34-yard line. Allen, shotgun formation once again. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Quick snap. Allen's going to take off with this one. And he's going to get first down. He's going to get inside the red zone to the 17. And just like that, the Buffalo Bills inside the red zone, 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Again, you score a touchdown here. You go up early on the young rookie quarterback. Give him a statement. Let him know field goals are not going to win it in this league. Field goals might win it for you on Pitt, but they're not going to win it for you in this league. So make him feel that pressure. First and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Single set back. Heavy run formation. Fake the run. Allen looking to throw. Throws it. Oh, Diggs was open. You can't miss Diggs. That's a touchdown. Don't miss Diggs. Diggs was open. Wow. Don't miss Diggs there. Second down. Diggs has a touchdown. Wow. Shotgun formation, run backs to the left and right of Josh Allen. 2nd and 10. Wide receiver at the bottom of the screen is Diggs. On top of the screen, Gabe Davis. Tight end goes in motion. Allen's going to keep it, and he's going to get maybe a yard before he's driven back by Hayward. Wow. You really had an opening at the right. So Allen faked the handoff to the right, and I feel like if he would have handed the ball off, the right side of the field was pretty open for Gilliam. A big hit by Hayward. You don't want your quarterback to take those types of hits. Even if he is Josh Allen, you do not want your quarterback taking that type of hit. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. 2:40 or 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Going into the end zone, misses everybody. So it's 4th and 9. Grabbing the field goal unit back out onto the field. The 2:45 to go. Blocked field goal earlier. So you think obviously this one's a lot shorter, but this is the side of the field where the wind's kind of kicking. So current wind is 17 miles per hour west. So kick it to the east. 35-yard field attempt for Tyler Bass. Got missed it from 49. Had a 49-yard blocked earlier. Kick is up. Kick is right down the middle. Kick is good. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills up 10-3. Points are good. They are. Points are always good. We'll always take points. Going to commercial break. Steelers getting ready for their second possession of the game. Scores from around the league. Patriots did end up kicking a field goal, go up 3-0 in that game. The Jets still up on the Dolphins 2-0. The Falcons and Buccaneers still 0-0. The Saints are still trailing the Seahawks 7-3. The Jaguars in the red zone against the Texans. The Titans have just scored a touchdown against the Washington Commanders. Looks like it was Hilliard with the catch, 13-yard touchdown for the Tennessee Titans. And then you got the Bears still trailing the Vikings 7-3. The Browns are 14-0. However, the Chargers are in the red zone, getting ready to score there. Chubb with the first touchdown. Cooper with the second touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. So those are the scores from around the league. Again, here the score now 10-3 after a Tyler Bass 35-yard field goal. And this game, again, I wanted to get out early to an early fast start. I was hoping to be up somewhere around 10 points at the end of the first quarter. So playing time in the first quarter here, about 2:40 here in the first quarter. But it looks like maybe 10-3 might be where we're at. I'm okay with that. As long as we keep our maintain a touchdown lead this whole game, I'm all right with it. You know, a big play by the Buffalo Bills, that 98-yard touchdown. Let's see what the Steelers do on the other side of this. Only a 7-point game. I mean, good start by the Buffalo Bills. You really wish we got points on that extra possession early on, that fumble on the kickoff that we recovered at the 21-yard line. There's really no reason not to at least get points. You obviously, in most situations, you want the Bills to score a touchdown there and go up 14-0, like I said, before the rookie quarterback has a chance to touch the ball. But unfortunately, the Steelers defense stepped up. A penalty, unfortunately, by Ryan Bates, and all of a sudden the Bills are backed up, missed the field goal. Good to see the Buffalo Bills come back out on the third drive, move the ball downfield once again. Unable to punch it in from there, but able to get some points on the board. A 35-yard field goal. Glad to see Tyler Bass make his next kick so he doesn't have that lingering of I'm keep missing kicks. Like if you missed that one, then you have to wonder where his psyche would be at if we need him later in this game. Bass looking to kick it right now. There's no one on the ball, so that's good. Wonder to see how the Bills will kick us off. The Steelers have a new guy back there to return the kick as well, number 82 for the Steelers after a fumble on the last one. This one is going to be hit down the 1-yard line and go into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback. The Steelers are going to start at their own 25-yard line. That was Steven Sims who was back there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they're showing some quick passes by Pickett on that first drive. Again, the Bills need to get pressure, man. The Bills need to get pressure on him, make him uncomfortable. Right now, he looks like he's a little comfortable. He looks like he's getting comfortable. I think the win got the pass to Diggs. Maybe, but Diggs could have had a touchdown. Harris gets the carry, taken down after gain 3. Dotson with the tackle, his first tackle of the game. Again, Dotson starting at middle linebacker for the injured Tremaine Edmonds. Minnesota just went up 14-3. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown of the game. So, again, someone said Dalvin Cook need to have a big game for him. Dalvin Cook, there you go, Spin. Exactly. Let him know. 2 touchdowns already. Harris in the backfield, single step back. Pickett getting ready to throw. Under center. Fairmouth goes in motion. Take the handoff. Blitz coming. Von Miller back in the game. There's going to be a hole there. Throws it to Freiermuth, but Von Miller definitely got held on the play. So it's going to back them up. Good job by Von Miller. Glad to see him in the game. 81 on the holding for the Steelers. That's Gentry. Don't put a tie-dye on Von Miller. That's insulting. That's insulting. They shouldn't put a tie-dye. No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. 2nd and 17 now for the Steelers. Let's go. Then they can't get this. They cannot get a first down on this drive. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Shotgun formation, rolling to his right. Quick pass out is complete to the 29-yard line. So that's going to make it 3rd and manageable. That's going to make it 3rd and about 8. 3rd and 6, even better for him. So a quick pass, again, roll out a quick pass to Johnson, and he's able to create, make some guys miss, and down at the 29. All right, come on, 3rd and 6. Let's go. Don't let me get 2nd and 17, turn it into a first down. That's terrible. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Playing a lot off coverage, four-man blitz for the Bills. Pickett going to run. Oh, over the middle of the field. Oh, come on! Johnson should have caught that ball. And also, it's still good to see Dane Jackson back after what happened to him a few weeks ago. Johnson has it, bounce off his hands. And Hamlin and Jackson converge on the interception, unable to pull it in. It is going to create a 4th down for the Steelers. But man, Pickett not doing a smart thing, throwing across his body. But he had open receiver. Again, Jackson needs to catch that. Johnson needs to catch that, not Jackson. Sorry. 2 Bills collided. Yeah, Hamlin and he did not touch that. Please tell me he did not touch that. And the Bulls will start again at their own 2-yard line. I'm happy he didn't touch it. I'm happy he didn't touch it. Shakir wasn't sure if he could get it. Moved out of the way. I was worried he might have touched it at first. Doesn't look like he did. And the Steelers pinned the Bills back once again to the 2-yard line. This time give Diggs the touchdown. Punt returning is an issue. I said on the onset, I said at the beginning of the game that returning was going to be an issue today because, and that's without the wind factor, right? With the weather conditions, it's always tough. No matter who's back there. But without that, you talk about McKenzie being out and you talk about Crowder being out. Crowder, we knew was going to be out all week, so I don't know why they didn't have more people prepare for this. I said McKenzie might have been a game time decision, but you should have more people ready to go. Shakir has been listed as our number 1 punt returner this season anyway, even though this is the first game where he's going to be the true number 1 guy. Commercial break here in Buffalo. Bills start the ball again at their own 2-yard line. 98-yard drives are not normal. But let's see if we can do another one. Chargers get a field goal on that drive, still trailing around 14-3. Vikings, as we said, Cook with his second touchdown makes it 14-3 in that game. Commanders trailing Titans now 7-3. Jaguars up 3-0 over the Texans. The Seahawks up 10-3 over the Saints at the end of the first there. Buccaneers and Falcons still tied 0-0. The Jets add a field goal 5-0 over the Miami Dolphins. Patriots still up 3-0 over the Lions. And, of course, here the Bills up on the Steelers 10-3. Those are the scores from around the league in the NFL. Again, earlier today, you did have the Green Bay Packers losing to the New York Giants. Giants now 4-1, I believe, on the season. So congratulations to the Giants. Brian Dable, they're doing a great job over there. This time, exactly, let Diggs get the 98-yard touchdown. Let Diggs get it. But guys, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. Really do appreciate all the support. We will be live at halftime, giving you some stats from this game, recapping the first half, letting you know where some adjustments need to be made for the Buffalo Bills in this game. Again, we talk about the return game is going to be an issue. That ball almost went to the end zone. I think Shakir did the smart thing and letting that ball go. If you're going to let it go, you need to get away from the ball, though. But at the same time, you can't help that the ball bounced to the 2-yard line, and the Steelers special teams did a good job getting down there and pinning the Bills deep in their own territory. So again, Bills start from the 2-yard line. Zach Moss in single back set for the Steelers, or for the Bills. 2 wide receivers. Something's wrong. Looks like a false start on Buffalo, so they're going to go back a yard. False start. Oh, my gosh. If I'm the Bills, at some point you just got to think about putting Allen under center and letting him snap the ball and run forward for about 3 yards. Davis and Shakir at the top of the screen. Diggs along at the bottom. Shotgun formation. 2 running backs in there again for the Buffalo Bills. This time they hand off to Singletary. He cuts back. Or is that Moss? I'm sorry. Moss cuts back. Loses his footing. Does get the ball out to about the 9-yard line. So a good run, about 8 yards for Zach Moss. And it's going to be second and 3. Second and 4. Second and 4. So the Buffalo Bills are going to take it into the quarter. We're going to start the second quarter with a 2nd and 4. Again, as Sterno said, a lot has to do with the wind. Just don't throw another pass. Now you have the wind with you instead of against you. So it's going to be hopefully a good quarter for the Buffalo Bills. Hopefully the Bills can turn this drive into points. But we're at commercial break, end of the first quarter, with the Buffalo Bills up 10-3. Go over some scores once again from around the league, but I don't think much has happened. The Patriots are in the red zone against the Lions, already up 3-0 in that game, but it's 4th and 3. So probably another field goal attempt from 14-yard line. The Dolphins have the ball, 4th and 2 from their own 33. Looks like they're about to punt, trailing the Jets 5-0. The Buccaneers and Falcons still 0-0. The Buccaneers at the 45-yard line of Atlanta. So they're just across midfield. The Seahawks up 10-3 over the Saints. Saints have the ball at midfield. Texans and Jaguars. Jaguars up 3-0. The Texans have the ball close to midfield. The Titans and Commanders. The Titans up 7-3 at the end of the first quarter there. Vikings up 14-3. Start of the second quarter there. And the Chargers trailing the Browns 14-3 as they get close to the end of the first quarter in that one. The Green Bay Packers losing to the Giants earlier today, 27-22. A safety in the fourth quarter by the Green Bay Packers with only 15 seconds left. Gave them 22 points. Saquon Barkley with the touchdown midway through the fourth quarter to give them the lead. And the Giants did not look back. The Giants actually outscored the Packers 14-2 in the fourth quarter to win that game. Tonight's games, after this game, you got the 49ers-Panthers game, the Rams-Cowboys, and the Eagles-Cardinals, all NFC teams. Okay, I'm okay with that. A relaxing 4 o'clock slate games if you're a Buffalo Bills fan. Again, a lot of people looking forward to the Eagles-Cardinals game. I'm looking forward to that one as well. And, of course, the Rams-Cowboys game. Should be a good one because you got 2 really good defenses there. But then tonight's game, I'm looking forward to tonight's game, Bengals and the Ravens. That should be a good game as well. The Bills still need a drive. Are you talking about today or for the season? Because they definitely had drives for the season where they've had a consistent drive going a good consistency of run pass, and then it ended in 6 points. So I'm not worried about that overall. As far as today goes, yeah, they've only had the one 98-yard touchdown. They did just have a drive where they were able to move downfield consistently, but they were stopped short and they had to settle for a field goal. And, sometimes, field goals are okay, but you want to make sure you try consistently get in the end zone. Again, a field goal here makes a 2-score game, but you would much rather be up 17-3 than 13-3. Moss, single back set on 2nd and 4 as we get ready for the second quarter. Bills have the ball 2nd and 4 from the 7-yard line. I'm sorry, from the 8-yard line. One wide receiver to the top, one to the bottom. Take the handoff. And looking to throw it deep. Throws deep again. Oh, good defense. Good defense by number 29 of the Steelers. Gets his hand in there. Diggs. If he leads Diggs a little bit more, that's Levi Wallace on the coverage. He says, you're not getting me twice. But if you hit Diggs in stride and over his head, you have him. Diggs had a step on Wallace. The Bills had had Diggs there. 3rd and 4 now for the Buffalo Bills. Diggs, 1 reception for -4 yards so far today. 4 wide receivers set and looking to throw. Throws it. Has a man. Right on target. Gets it to the 34-yard line. That's Isaiah Hodgins with the catch. Good job by Isaiah Hodgins getting open and able to move the ball downfield. First down. Move the sticks, absolutely. First and 10 from the 34. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fake the handoff. Quick pass. Oh, lucky. It was a quick pass intent from Morris. Tight end Morris. But the defender for the Steelers got his hand in there and it actually tipped up in the air and into the middle of the field. Back towards the middle of the field. That was Leo with the deflection. It popped in the air towards the middle of the field. Luckily, no Steelers were there, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Is that his first career reception? I believe so. Single set back. Pitch it out to Cook. Cannot get back to the line of scrimmage. 2-yard loss, maybe a yard loss on the play. And it's now going to be 3rd and 11. Cook's first carry of the game goes for -1 yard. And it's now 3rd and 11. Glad we got that one first down. But, again, we'd love to see us move the ball better on this drive. 13:50 to go in the first half. Bills up 10-3. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Shakir goes in motion. And look at the throw. Throws it. Morris is wide open. Gets into Steeler territory to the 45. Huge gain there by Morris. Stepping up big as Dawson Knox not in today. Injured. Morris, the tight end, catches the ball maybe at the 35-yard line. Yep. And just no one around him as he goes up the sideline into Steeler territory. That's a big play by the Buffalo Bills. First and 10 for 41. 3 wide receivers set. Sweeney in front of James Cook. Cook gets the ball. Gets maybe 2 yards. Gets to the 39-yard line. 51 on the tackle for the Steelers. It's going to be 2nd and 8. And it looks off so far. Okay. I thought that Gabe Davis play was pretty sweet. I thought he looked pretty on there. Though, I mean, he was off on the dig throw, but some of the comment section thought maybe the wind had something to do with that. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Davis alone at the bottom. Quick pass out to Diggs. Get Diggs involved inside the 30, inside the 25, to the 20. First down, Diggs. There you go. 2nd reception of the day. This time it's for positive yards as we hit the 12-minute mark in the first half. And the Buffalo Bills inside the red zone. The Jets just scored a touchdown to go up 12-0 in that game. Michael Carter with a 1-yard touchdown. Skylar Thompson now the quarterback for the Dolphins. Offside formation for the Bills on 1st and 10 from the 21. Take the handoff, looking to throw, throwing into the end zone. Intercepted. Intended for Davis. That's the second time today. Second time today the Bills had the ball in a position to score, and this time it's Levi Wallace getting his team back. And the Steelers have the ball at the 20. Wow, we have to put this team away. We had to put this team away, and now we haven't. Wow. Yeah, if you're still, you have to be so happy about this so far. Only being down 7. Wow. That's crazy. Looking for Davis in the end zone. He needs to throw that towards the back of the end zone. Davis had a step again. Like, Levi Wallace has been beat a few times, and he had a step. And with the score 10-3, the Steelers will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Let's see what they do off a turnover. All right, so 10-3 here. The Bills up on the Steelers. Steelers just got an interception. They're going to start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 20. Patriots up 6-0 over the Lions. The Dolphins trailing the Jets 12-0 in that game. Buccaneers up 7-0. A touchdown by Leonard Fournette puts them up 7-0 in that game. Seahawks and Saints are tied at 10. Jared Smith with a touchdown pass to DK Metcalf earlier, and now Hill with a rush for the Saints for 8 yards and the touchdown. So that game's 10-10. The Jaguars and Texans are tied 3-3. The Commanders are now up 10-7 over the Titans. Pass to the Brown for the Commanders. Wentz to Brown for a touchdown. Vikings up 14-3, and they have the ball in the red zone once again. 3rd and goal from the 1. Give it to Dalvin Cook. Someone said they need Cook to. I have lots of sound like. Well, I am in a different location, so I do apologize for that. I will try working that maybe at halftime. The Vikings did just score another touchdown. Maybe it was Dalvin Cook again. Bad planet alignment? Is that what you're saying? I feel like Davis needs to do a better job too, but wow. No. Bills were 14-point favorites, up 10-3. 8th interception this season for the Steelers. Harris gets the ball, gets about 6 yards on 1st down. We should be long. We should have 3 scores. 13. What? 13? No, 16-3. If you have 2 field goals instead of that missed field goal. And missed field goal, and you talk about that pass break up the interception there. 2nd and 4 for the Steelers. Rieger with the touchdown for the Vikings. Single back set, Pickett under center. They do hand the ball off to Harris. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. I thought Bill's player was lined up off sides. Apparently not. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Phillips trying to get the crowd into it. Phillips led the way there. Can't execute my counts. Not today. It doesn't seem like. It should be 20-3. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to top of screen. 2 to the bottom. Quick pass. It's not getting there. Harris gets the out route, but about 1 yard gain before Milano and others are there to make the tackle. So it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Steelers. Hamlin led the way there. And it's going to be 3 and out. Jackson, Milano, and Hamlin all there on the tackle. The Browns are up 14-10. The Chargers did score a touchdown in that one. Steelers looking to punt. Don't try field it. All right, he fair caught it. Fair caught by Shakir. Glad he caught it. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 38-yard line. All right, commercial break. Bills up 10-3. Bills getting the ball. Yeah, Allen off a little bit on some of these passes. Again, that nice pass to Gabe Davis. He's 7-14 for 199 yards and a touchdown and interception. Pickett 7 for 10 for 57 yards. So kind of working some short passes in for the rookie until they start scoring. I don't think the Steelers are going to score a lot in this game, but yeah, you don't want to keep them in the game either. Rushing yards, Harris is 15. Allen has 17. He's our leading rusher. Gabe Davis, 1 reception, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Pickens with 2 receptions for 24 yards as the leading receiver for the Steelers. Bills just got the ball back. Hamlin looking good. Hamlin is looking good so far today. Got a few hits in the backfield. So I appreciate what he's doing. Again, guys, make sure you stay with us. We will be live at halftime of this game. To again talk about this game a little bit. Obviously, a lot of mistakes being made by the Buffalo Bills. This defense looking pretty good once again. Let's see if the Bills defense can shut down the Steelers completely in the second half. Again, to not allow a single second half point to the Ravens last week. We've only allowed 7 second half points so far this season going into week 5. So that's pretty impressive. Hopefully we can do the same thing this week. I mean, I'm just not sure how many points the Steelers are going to score. Again, I predicted that this game would be a low-scoring game. Obviously, at this point, it is. I want to see the Bills score a little bit more, but it is what it is. 10-3 Bills. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line to start the next drive. Patriots still up 6-0. They have the ball against the Lions. The Dolphins trailing 12-0. Again, Bridgewater injured in that game, so it looks like they're on their third quarterback. They threw the ball inside the Jets' 25-yard line. So let's see how that ends up for the Dolphins. The Falcons trailing the Buccaneers 7-0 in that game. Seahawks Saints still tied 10-10. Texans and Jaguars tied at 3. Commanders up 10-7 over the Titans. The Vikings up 21-3 over the Bears. And the Browns up 14-10 over the Chargers. Those are your 1 o'clock games so far. And again, the Packers losing to the Giants earlier today in London. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the London/international games. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you like the fact that there's now football all day from 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock at night? Shotgun formation, 2 wide receiver set for the Buffalo Bills. Wide receiver to the right of Josh Allen. DF versus 12-7 Jets now. Allen looking to throw. Looking to go deep. Gonna go deep. Davis again with the touchdown. 2 catches for Davis. Both for touchdowns. This one only 62 yards, but it counts all the same. And Gabe Davis having a big day for the Buffalo Bills. Have yourself a day. Have yourself a half. All of a sudden, Allen has over 200 yards of offense in the air in the first half. Wow. Minka tried to rip it away from Davis, but Davis, a one-hand catch. And just like that, with the extra point's good. 17-3. 17-3. That's how we do things. We just need one play. Stop with these drives. One play, 2 catches for Gabe Davis, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. I expect rookie Pickett to throw an INT. Now, there's a lot of pressure on Pickett right now. Man, Minka almost had an interception there, too. Like, Minka had a chance to rip that away. Gabe Davis, way to be strong. Be strong. You can't take that ball away from me. You can't take that ball away from me. Yeah, so you look at Josh Allen, 8 of 15, 261, 2 touchdowns, 2 catches for Gabe Davis, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. That brings down his average. Brings down his average to 80 yards a catch. Wow. His arms are fine. Guess so. Independence Day? We're going Independence Day here? Wow. Okay. I'm all right with that. I'm just saying. Yeah. So both catches for Gabe Davis. What? So you're talking about 160? Oh, more than doubles the Steelers' total of offense so far. 9:29 to go in the first half. Steelers now trailing the Buffalo Bills 17-3 after another Allen to Davis connection. Huge connection again by the Buffalo Bills. Now we're going to see what the Steelers can do. Johnson holding the ball for Bass. Ball's in the air. Not returnable. Over the head, and it's going to start at the 25-yard line. You think Davis's ankle's fine? Maybe. But hey, that's good. Hey, go up 2 scores. Again, make this rookie quarterback work. Make him work. Make him work a little bit. Now this rookie quarterback knows that, hey, they need to score before 9.5. We need to score before 9.5. Now the good thing for the Steelers is they get the ball at the other end of the half too. But there's still 9:29 to go. If you score here, still playing time for the Bills. Harris gets a yard for the defense. Does not allow anything else. Oliver in on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you, Buffalo Snowy. Absolutely. And let everyone else know we're here. I try to let people on Twitter know we're here. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Much appreciated. 2nd and 9, 8:55 to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation for Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett not playing bad so far today. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. He's doing what you think a rookie would do. Hand the ball off to Harris again. No yards. Might have fallen forward for another yard. Hamlin right there again. Hamlin is having himself a day. Doing a good job. The wide receivers have no touchdowns. The Steelers wide receivers have no touchdowns through 4 games. 8:18 to go in the first half. Commanders up on Titans 10-7. Shotgun formation. Blitz coming for the Bills. Pickett stays in there. Incomplete. 4th and 8. You know, you want that blitz to get to Pickett. Pickett does a good job. Pickett does a good job staying calm in the pocket. But the Bills send 5. You want them to get there. You want them to get there. Good downfield coverage by Jackson and Hamlin. And the Bills will get the ball back with 8:04 left in the first half. Already up 17-3. Just throw it to Davis. Bad punt. All right. Oh, it takes a Steelers bounce to the Bills side of the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 47-yard line. So the Bills will start towards midfield. Let's go. Let's go. Going to first break. 7:53 to go in the first half. 1 pass to Gabe Davis. We should get there. 1 pass to Davis. Again, we'll bring down his average, but we should get there. Commercial break again here in Buffalo with the Bills up 17-3. Man, like this game would be over right now if we would have made that field goal and Josh Allen doesn't throw that pick, and even if we get another field goal, they get 23-3. Yeah. And you know, I have a hard time believing that the Steelers will come back, especially I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that at all. But this Bills defense, if they give up more than 17 points in this game, I'll be very disappointed. Very disappointed. Patriots up on the Lions 6-0. The Jets up on the Dolphins 12-7. Buccaneers up on the Falcons 7-0. Saints, Seahawks tied 10-10. Commanders up 10-7 over the Titans. The Chargers have the ball in the red zone, trailing 10-14. And the Vikings up 21-3 still over the Bears. Again, that Vikings offense to me is something that's only going to get better as the season goes on. As long as Dalvin Cook can stay healthy, I think it's going to be problems for everybody in the NFC. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings win the NFC North, and potentially it's going to be between them and the Eagles for that number 1 overall seed. Let's go Buffalo. Hamlin again. It could have swore hit a Steelers ankle at the Pitt 49-yard line. Possibly did. And they'll review that. They'll look at that. It very possibly did. And, the smart thing to do in those situations, if you're a Bills player near the ball, pick it up and run, because the worst thing that could happen is you get the ball back at the 49-yard line. So, you pick that ball up and try to see if you can get more yards out of it. But if not, it doesn't hurt anything. I don't think there are any Bills players near the sideline, near the ball when that happened. I think they were all getting away from it because of how bad of a punt it was. But again, whenever the opposing team, the punting team touches the ball, first touching goes into effect. And what that means is the return team can kick the ball up. And if it doesn't go their way, they could say, I want the ball back at the spot first touching. So now they're looking at the Bills Chiefs. They're already getting ready. See, this is what I don't want. I don't need this. And maybe they're talking about Gabe Davis a little bit, but they're also talking about, I don't want this yet. Nope. Don't want it. Don't need it. Leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it. Next Sunday. We'll talk about next Sunday. Take this in for 7. Would love it. Bills have the ball first and 10 at their own 47-yard line. So they didn't take it back to the 49. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Singletary gets the ball, gets into Steeler territory, inside the 40, 35, 30, out of bounds. Good run there by Singletary into Steeler territory. Gotta love that. Smash that like button. Loving it. Did they say there was a flag out? There is a flag. That stinks. Is this all coming back? After the flag, personal foul on the Steelers. It's going to be automatic first down. We're going to get the ball at the 15-yard line. Miles Jack with the penalty. Oh. Blindside on Sweeney well after the play. 7:30 to go in the first half. Bills up 17-3. Yeah, it was a crackback block. Not only that, it was after the play. Shotgun formation. Singletary to the left of Allen. 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen. 1 to the top. Fake the handoff over the middle. Touchdown. This one's Diggs. You can't keep Diggs out of the end zone. Then he punts the ball. Used to be a penalty, isn't anymore. Thank goodness. A touchdown to Diggs. Now let's go. This is the type of game we wanted. 23-3. 5th touchdown for Diggs this season. Just a quick slant in. I think that was an RPO for Allen, and Allen saw the single coverage on Diggs. And the Bills now up 23-3. 3rd passing touchdown for Allen this half. Allen 276 passing yards in the first half as well. Let's go. Imagine if the game stays this way, though, we're going to be running the ball a lot more in the second half. Just saying. Just saying. Now I'm feeling a little more comfortable. Me too. I made new mods last week. Where they at? There they go. Thank you. I knew DF would be there. Let's lose some of these big plays for next week, huh? Doesn't go from week to week, man. Take all the big plays now and have more next week. I don't care. All right, 24-3. The Bills well in control now. Again, if you're the Steelers, you really looking to be in trouble if you don't score once before half and then come back in the second half and try to score again. Patriots did score a touchdown, go up 13-0 in that game against the Lions. Interception for a fumble. So it was a sack fumble. Goff got sacked. Judon with the fumble, or Judon forces the fumble. Duggar recovers it and returns it for a touchdown. So Judon with the sack strip, and then it was recovered and returned by the defense. The Jets still up 12-7 over the Dolphins. The Buccaneers in the red zone up 7-0 over the Atlanta Falcons. The Seahawks trailing the Saints 17-10. Looks like the Saints just scored another Hill rushing touchdown. That's his second of the day. Texans up 6-3 over the Jaguars. The Commanders up 10-7 over the Titans still. Vikings still up 21-3 over the Bears. And the Chargers have just taken a 17-14 lead. Justin Herbert to Eckler for a touchdown. No. Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? I mean, the Lions defense, good to see the offense playing so well. Maybe one of the best offenses in the league. What did Spin say? Don't let it up. No, we can't let it up. It's still the first half. What did Spin say? Let me see if I can get to it. Oh, that's, yeah. We all know I don't know how to do that, right? We all know I don't know how to do that, right? But we're all on the same boat that I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's make sure. But Bill, I agree. Do not let up here. My mods are doing a good job catching them. Good job, DK. Appreciate it. Kickoff goes back into the end zone. So I find that odd. The last kickoff, the new return guy didn't even go back to get it. He just let it into the end zone. This time he goes back into the end zone to field it. I don't understand why. Just let it go again. Beautiful, relaxing Sunday. Still plenty of time left. Maybe golf wherever they are. I just think it might be because golf's not that good, personally. But, he's putting up numbers this year. Shotgun formation for the Steelers. Quick out pass is complete and a first down, about 11-yard gain there for the Steelers. See, I'd be up on the receivers right now. I'd be up on them, chipping them before 5 yards, making them work for every yard. You know this quarterback wants to get the ball out quickly. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Bills rush 4. Von Miller almost getting there. That's a catch for another first down. Don't give up a touchdown here. Please don't give up a touchdown. 6:30 to go in the first half. Bills up 24-3. Don't give up a touchdown. And we can't say they're playing prevent because they've been playing off coverage all day. So shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen once again, 1 to the top. Try to set up a screen, pass batted in the air, incomplete. Milano breaks it up. Will not let Harris get that ball. Once it's batted in the air, it's 2nd and 10, 6:01 to go here in the first half. Again, everyone, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. The Steelers versus Bills. Bills at home, up 24-3. Jets up 12-7 over the Dolphins. If scores stay true, the Bills will be 4-1 and take sole possession of the lead in the AFC East. But again, we're not worried about that right now. There's plenty of time left. We still control our own destiny. I'm not worried about that. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 10. Bills send 4, roll to the right. Quick pass out is complete to the 49-yard line. So they get past midfield. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 for the Steelers. They're doing a look at Milano through the season right now. I mean, Bills fans know how much of a beast Milano is. We don't need to be told. We do not need to be told how much of a beast Milano is. We know. We know. I'm keeping the kids safe. Yeah, no, that's what they're doing. 3rd and 5. Bills send 5. Deep throw. Wow. Pass is caught to the 20. Pickens on the catch. Ah! Is that Elam again? Elam is getting beat in this game. Bad. Handoff. And he's down after a game about 1. Elam's getting beat a few times in this game. It's been called Elam again. Yeah, Pickens is having a good game. And they're showing the one-hand catch from a few weeks ago by Pickens against the Browns. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Elam's getting smoked. Well, now Elam's playing on coverage, so we'll see if that changes. Elam's playing up on Pickens. Bills and blitz. Almost gets there. Elam gets beat again. Incomplete. Elam got beat again. But it's incomplete. They got Elam. Yeah, and that's the last play. They finally did not. Pickens catches the ball. Or no, Johnson catches that ball, but he's out of bounds. I think he'll get his second foot down. Elam does a good job pushing him out, making sure he stays out of bounds. 4:08 to go. 3rd and 8 for the Steelers. 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Bills have 6 men at the line. They pull back, only send 4. Pickens rolls. Completes the pass short of the first down to the 15. And it's going to be 4th and about 4. You kick a field goal here. I think you got to take points here. Phillips is down. Wow. Another injury for the Buffalo Bills. Glad Von Miller's back at least. But Jordan Phillips is on the ground. Helmet already off. Wow. And we only have 4 tackles active in this game. He's jogging off. Good. I don't know what happened. No one touched him. So I don't know what happened. He's saying he's good, though. He's just come outside and saying, yeah, I'm good. So give him some fresh air. Don't let him play the rest of the half. Oswald's coming down to try a field goal attempt. That was a cramp. Maybe. Let's hope that's all it was. All right, so Steelers coming out for a field goal attempt. Looks like about 33-yard attempt. Boswell made his first attempt. This made it 24-6. Snaps down. Kicks up. No good. So the Bills get the ball back. 3:39 to go in the first half. Still up. I don't think a guy that big can run off the field with a hammy injury. I'm sorry. I think he'd be like, no, coach, you're looking about to run at full strength. I am not running with a hammy injury. So the Bills still up 24-3, and they get the ball back. That's not the Steelers' cause today. I'm okay with that. Yeah, you got to get points on the board. You got to get points on the board when you can. But, I'm not going to, like, rookie quarterback not playing that bad against the Bills. But, again, I think the Steelers, as brought up in the chat earlier, put him in a way to succeed, right? Short passes, screen passes, rollouts, shotgun formation for Allen, 3 wide receivers. This one goes to Diggs. Good blocking in front. Diggs knocks a man down as he steps out of bounds. That's Wallace. They stiff arms the heck out of. It's a big guy running that fast. Yeah, it's a cramp. It was a cramp. Shotgun formation again for Allen. 3:18 to go in the first half. Up 24-3. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. Bills still come out throwing the ball. Trying to get another touchdown before halftime. Now back to pass. Over the middle. Has Shakir to the 40. To Steelers. That man is so fast. That man is so fast. I'm so fast. I'm faster than you are. A nice quick throw by Allen to the 30, and Shakir does the rest. That bounce there, and there, and there, and there. I don't know where he got my bounce. He was out bounce about 3-4 times. He's there, out there, out there. It's worse. It's about like when Andre Reed helped us come back against the Houston Oilers a few decades ago. 1st and 10 from the 46. And going deep. Has a man. Oh, Shakir. Oh, Shakir got to catch it. Catch it. Catch the ball. And already at 299 in the first half. Go over 300 yards in the first half. Catch the ball. It's going to be able to laugh about something like that. If this was a close game, there'd be no laughing. It'd be no laughing matter. Jets up 19-7 over the Dolphins. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen. 1 to the top. And time to throw over the middle. Pass complete. Morris. Great catch by Morris. And that's going to be a 12-yard gain for a first down. Great catch by Morris, using his hands, diving, bringing it in. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 46-yard line. First and 10 from 46. My hands are like glue. My TV froze, guys. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but my TV kind of froze up on me here. So I'll give you the rest as it comes in. I'm going to try to fix it. What's going on in Buffalo? Mess with my TV. Now it's commercial. I don't understand. Someone tell me what happened. Someone tell me what happened. 2-minute warning. That's what happened. Yes. Yes. It's a good time for the screen to go crazy when it's a 2-minute warning. Good job. Bills up 24-3 at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Allen's the only QB in the league. 300 yards passing in the first half. Yes, he's 12 for 20, 312. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Gabe Davis still our leading receiver. 2 receptions, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. Wow. Wow. Got any intriguing stats? 2 touchdowns by Gabe Davis for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those are my intriguing stats. Yeah, he's averaging like just over 300 a game going into this one. And that number is going to go up after today. Going to go up after today. So scores from around the league as all these games going to halftime. The Patriots up 13-0 in field goal range with less than 30 seconds to go in the first half there. The Jets up 13. Nope, I thought it said 19-7. Dang it. I was getting excited. It was 19-7, but I must have been wrong. Must have been wrong. IQ time. Who was the last quarterback to have 300 passing yards in the first half? Josh Allen. Today. Just now. Falcons trailing the Buccaneers 10-0. The Saints up 17-13 over the Seahawks. The Texans still up 6-3 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. That game at the half. I don't know how the Jaguars didn't get a field goal attempt, but that's okay. The Titans in the red zone trailing the Commanders 10-7, and the Bears trailing the Vikings 21-10. The Browns did score a touchdown, and they're now up 21-17 over the Chargers. Nick Chubb again with his second touchdown of the day. That's what he did last year against Miami. Oh, I would believe that. Shotgun formation, 2-minute warning. Bills got the ball 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 41-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Completion over the middle. That's Diggs. Go forward. There you go. Gets the 1st down, gets to the 30, and steps out of bounds. Allen, more numbers. More numbers. First and 10 from the 29. Shotgun formation once again. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Running back and fullback in for Josh Allen. Fakes handoff to Moss. He's going to take off with it. Gets to about the 23-yard line before he's taken down. 1:40 to go here in the first half. Yeah, he was definitely looking deep, James. I'm going to show you. Hey, I got super chat. I missed it. I apologize. Scott Blakely, thank you for the super chat. $4.99. I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Again, guys, remember that all super chat's going to charity this year. Yeah, it's I showed this because he definitely he was looking to go deep there. There are definitely some deep routes down the field, but he decided to do the check down, and it's good to see not only the Bills running some of those routes like that, some crossing routes, but also that Allen taking those check down routes as well. Bills up 24-3. The Steelers just called their first timeout with 1:15 to go in the first half. Josh, 500 today. I can feel it. 500 yards? Maybe. He's in at 324 right now. Again, I see a lot more running the ball in the second half here. Hopefully he gets another 24 in the first half to put him at 348. We'll see. Could be some running yards in there too, though. 2nd and 5. Shotgun Allen looking to throw. Throws it into the end zone. Has a man. And he missed it. Had Morris in the end zone. He needs to loft that one. It hit the Steelers defender in the backside. And the Steelers defender's beat. He throws a laser. He should have lofted it towards the back of the end zone. And it's number 41 on the backside. Falls incomplete. 1:09 to go in the first half. Bills have the ball. Bills 3 for 5 on 3rd downs today. 3rd and 5 from the 24-yard line. Three receivers bottom of the screen. Throwing it. Has a guy once again. That's Shakir. Touchdown, Shakir is first as a Buffalo Bill. And that is 24 more yards for Josh Allen. And he's going to be close to 350 before the end of the first half. This is his 8th career game with 4 touchdown passes, and this is all in the first half. That wasn't a good throw. That was not a good throw. Just luckily Shakir was open, was able to adjust. I mean, if the defender's there, that's easily at least batted down. That's not a great throw. He needs to lead him towards the pylon, and that's not even contested. But hey, we'll take the touchdown. Hodgins needs some action. You can talk about Tanner Gentry at all? Gentry and you can see a lot of Gentry and Hodgins. So it's 30-3, 1:02 left in the first half. And if you're the Steelers, you just take 2 knees, right? If you're the Steelers, you just take 2 knees and say, let's get into the locker room. Yeah, it could be the wind. You're right. It could be the wind. Well, I don't know why we're waiting so long for an extra point. Anyone have any ideas about waiting so long for an extra point? I don't. There we go. Snap is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. 1:02 to go here in the first half. Bills up 31-3. Kick the ball short of end zone, force a fumble. Now it's big numbers, but he's not sharp. Again, if it's the wind, it's the wind. But obviously that Davis throw is just huge, right? And then that the re-showing the pass to Shakir in between 3 defenders, like he's had some pretty good throws today. Let's not act like he's had no throws on target. You know, the second touchdown pass was where only his guy could catch it. Yeah, was that? Have there been a few passes off today? Yes. But is that the wind? I don't think Phillips is too hurt. He just lifted Josh Allen. Josh Allen just jumped to his arm. So I don't think Joe Phillips is too hurt. So that's good. I'm working 20 blocks from the stadium. It's windy. Yeah. So hopefully that's it. 4 touchdown passes for Allen, ties a career high. Play case in the fourth quarter. Play case. There's no reason to work on stats. MVP, whatever. Steelers, we do kick it short. The Steelers actually get the ball, though, to the 20, to about the 27-yard line before he's taken down. At 56 seconds to go in the first half. Do you try to, if you're the Steelers, if you're Mike Tomlin, do you try to score before half, or do you just need it twice and go into halftime? 1, if you would try to score. 2, if you say, no, lick your wounds, go into half. I say lick your wounds. We did try. I say lick your wounds. They disagree with me because Pickett's in shotgun. You don't take it out to the fourth quarter. Maybe that's what you were saying. I mean, he can play a third and still go 450. Von Miller trying to get a sack. We have no sacks. A quick screen out to Harris. Bills ripping at the ball as they tackle him at the 32. Trying to hurry up. They have 2 timeouts. I don't know why they're hurrying up. Call timeout. 5-yard gain, 40 seconds. I want Jess to get 5. I don't think he will. But maybe. We'll see. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 5. That's a false start. Free play. Free play for the Steelers. Throw it. It's a free play. Rookie runs out of bounds on a free play. That's why he's rookie. You know that Von Miller jumped off sides there. There's no way he got you that fast without jumping off sides. You're right out of bounds. You just throw that thing up as hard and far as you can. Yeah, Von was off sides. That's going to get first down. Oh, they're saying 2nd and 1. Okay. You're not saying it's over yet? Okay, you don't have to. 23 seconds to go. Yeah, I thought it was the first down. Buffalo, 32 plays, 401 yards in the first half. Steelers, 29 plays, 138 yards. At least the clock management's horrible for the Steelers. Again, if you're the Steelers quarterback, you need to throw that one up. But that's just me. 3 wide receivers, bound a screen, 1 to the top. Ball at the 37, shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Pass is intercepted. I don't know who just said interception time. GF Forever might have just called it. Elam with the interception. Don't pick on me too much, guys. Don't pick on me too much. All right, now we kneel it. Now we kneel it. We're not going deep again. All right, 31-3.5 is fine. It's in our own territory. If it was close to midfield, maybe. But Elam gets an interception. Elam trying to make up for the entire game so far. I mean, we can make fun of Elam, and he has gotten burnt a few times. The defense overall has only allowed 3 points in this game, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it is shotgun formation. You've got to be kidding me. All right. 3 timeouts, 5 wide receivers set from their own 38-yard line. That's a false start on Diggs. That's a false start on Diggs. Just kneel the ball. Just kneel the ball. Field goal. Well, the wind's with us, so maybe. We need to be ready for KC. Go for 3 points. I say just kneel the ball. Go into half. Go into half. Let's talk about halftime guys so far. No, don't knee. Nothing good can happen here. Nothing good can happen here. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of screen, 2 to the bottom. Going over the middle, pass is knocked down by number 41 at about the 45-yard line. He gets both hands on that. We're talking the second pick of the game. Spillane with the knockdown. You get Killian Sneak. Gotta get angry. Got it mean. That's the only way you can play. 2nd and 15. Nail the ball. There you go. Victory formation. Nail the ball. All right. All right. So we're going to halftime with the Bills up 31-3. You don't want much more than that. 28-point halftime deficit is tied for the largest for the Steelers since 1990. This has been a great showing by the Buffalo Bills. Not perfect. Not perfect by any means. We'll go into that halftime. What is my favorite halftime retraction? I like the frisbee catching dogs. The lady on the unicycle that can put the plates and catch them on her nose or whatever, or on her forehead or whatever it is. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one. That's impressive. If she did that today, like that should be a thing. Like if she was the halftime show today and she in Buffalo and she was able to do that, hats off to her, right? Like hats off to her if she could do that. Again, guys, thank you for joining on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Over 100 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as we get ready for the Hashtag Sports halftime show. Give me 1 second here, and we'll get you ready for that. Boop, boop. Now you see me. I could have done that another way, but that's okay. All right, thank you guys for joining us on this edition of the Buffalo Bills halftime show. Bills again up in this game by a lot. We'll get you some scores from around the league. Jess just needs 152 yards to get to 400 or 500. Probably 500, right? Because he was over 300 already. So everyone wants to see Josh Allen get over 500 yards, and we might see it. We might see it. Come on, I want 34 points for halftime. Go long, says Scott. No, it's fine. It's all right. We'll take the 31-3 lead at halftime. Again, tied for the largest deficit for the Steelers going into a half since 1990. So the Bills up 31-3 at halftime. The Patriots did get another field goal to go up 16-0, shutting out the Detroit Lions. James, thank you for the $20 super chat. Didn't say anything. I'll catch whatever you have to say. But I appreciate the $20 super chat. Again, all super chats going to charity this year for Hashtag Sports and every year, I believe. 501 and 6 touchdowns. I want Josh to go for 600. Really boost those MVP numbers at the end of the year. All right, so the Bills are up 31-3 over the Steelers. The Lions have not scored at halftime. That's impressive by this New England Patriots defense. You got to give them that. This Lions offense going into today was the best offense by yardage in the NFL. And to hold them scoreless for a whole half, that's very impressive going into week 5. And the Patriots up 16-0 at the half. The Jets are up 19-14 at halftime over the Dolphins. We had a Smith touchdown for Miami right before the end of the half. Wilson had a rushing touchdown as well, and it's 19-14. The Jets over the Dolphins. The Buccaneers up 13-0 over the Falcons at halftime. Another team getting shot out in the first half. Seahawks and Saints at the half. The Seahawks up 19-17 over the Saints. The Texans and Jaguars are tied 6-6 at the half. The Titans are up 14-10 over the Commanders. Let me see. You got the second touchdown. It was King Henry with the touchdown for the Titans. The Bears and Vikings in the third quarter. The Bears have scored a touchdown, so it's 21-10 in that game. Montgomery with a rushing touchdown in that one. And then the Browns still up 21-17 over the Chargers. Crazy first half. Josh Allen's going to hurt his back carrying my fantasy team. Well, if you have Josh Allen on your fantasy team, you're loving today. If you have Davis on your fantasy team, you're loving today. Diggs would have you a touchdown. Shakir would have you a touchdown. You're really liking what the Bills are doing right now in a lot of ways. Special teams has been an issue. Again, K'Wan Jones started this game as our kick returner. First kickoff of the game. The Bills get the ball first, and he bobbles the snap, and he's down at the 2-yard line by the time he gets the ball back. the Steelers special teams coverage gets down there, and they stop him at the 2-yard line. Unfortunately for the Steelers, the defense did not step up after 2 plays of no yards for the Buffalo Bills. We find Josh Allen finds Gabriel Davis for a 98-yard connection to start off the game. And he goes 98 yards, makes it 7-0. The Steelers come back. They score a field goal on their next drive, make it 7-3. But since then, it has been all Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills have taken care of business. And right now, the Bills are up big at the half, 31-3. We'll go through some stats. Some of the things that I didn't like from the Buffalo Bills in the first half. Again, special teams was an issue. We need to address that. Shakir looks to be sure-handed back there so far. So maybe you stick with him in the second half. But again, he is also playing wide receiver number 3 for the Buffalo Bills. So how much do you want him to contribute on special teams if he's wide receiver number 3? I want the offensive line in the beginning of the game to give Josh Allen time, and they've done that. Okay, Josh Allen has had plenty of time. A few times he's had to scramble, get out of pressure, but that's what Josh Allen can do. That's what Josh Allen gives you as the quarterback. He doesn't only give you the passing numbers. He doesn't only give you the accuracy, which, again, when he was drafted, no one was talking about how accurate Josh Allen could be. He doesn't just give you those things. He also is able to get away from pressure when it's there and able to find men downfield. One thing he's doing really well the past 2 seasons, keeping his eyes downfield as he's scrambling and seeing if he can find an open guy. And he's done that a few times in today. Pass protection has been great. The rush blocking has been pedestrian. Again, I don't know if the Buffalo Bills are just not running the ball enough. We'll see more in the second half. Again, I said this last week, and I'll say it again this week. The way you could tell if a team can run the ball well or not is when the defense knows you're running the ball and you still can't stop it. And we're going to see a lot of that in the second half. The Steelers are going to know that we're coming out running the ball quite a bit. And if they can stop it, that's good for their defense. But if they can't, then you can tell that the run blocking is doing well for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, 14 of 24 in that first half, 348 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Again, didn't like to see that interception. Again, he should have lofted that ball a little bit more. I think it was Gabe Davis as the intended target. Gabe did have a step on Levi Wallace, but as someone brought up, the wind is crazy in Buffalo right now. The wind gusts going crazy. And again, he was going against the wind when he threw that interception. So you hope that gets cleaned up in the first half. I don't see too many more pass attempts. He had 24 in the first half. I'd actually be surprised if he has more than 12 in the second half, right? If he has more than 40 pass attempts in this game, then they're going to try that. What the Bills are saying in that is they're trying to bolster his stats. Problem with that is if he throws an interception, that looks just as bad. So 14 of 24, 348, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. If he gets 1 more touchdown, that's a new career high for Josh Allen. Pierre comes in and says, good first half. Yeah, it was decent. It was decent. I think we need to come out with 6 offensive linemen in the second half for run block. Let a guy like Cook turn and burn the edges. Again, you do what you need to do to run the ball effectively. Speaking of running the ball, Singletary, 3 rushes for 23 yards, averaging over 7 a clip. I think that's pretty good. Allen, 4 for 21. Moss, 1 for 7. Cook, 2 for 1. So again, just like last week, I wanted to get the running attack going early, and we just haven't done that. You talk about, 10 total rush attempts by the Buffalo Bills, including a quarterback in the first half. I just think you need to do better than that. And I think, it's hard to have a consistent run blocking scheme or a consistent good running attack when you only run the ball 10 times in a half. Gabe Davis, obviously a leading receiver when it comes to yards. 2 receptions, 160 yards, averaging 80 yards a catch, and 2 touchdowns. Shakir, 3 catches, 75 yards, touchdown. Diggs, 5 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Quentin Morris, 2 catches for 39 yards. Hodges has 1 for 26. Singletary has 1 for 4. So the only wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills that hasn't caught a ball is Tanner Gentry. So I would love to see him get involved in the second half. Again, McKenzie out, inactive today. We all knew that Crowder was going to be out. He's on the IR. So did Josh throw 5 touchdowns in the playoff game last year? Maybe it was a regular season. In the playoff game against, I know Gabe had 4. I know Gabe had 4 by himself. I don't think Diggs didn't have 1. And maybe the stat that came across the screen was only for regular season. I don't know. But I'm not sure about that. I'm like a coach with a level-headedness. You gotta be like a coach. Again, look, this game, you still have a second half to play. And what you want to look for now, if you're watching as a Bills fan, is how do those young players like Shakir, like Jeremy, the guys, because let's be honest, if this game stays this way, Allen's not playing the fourth quarter. Diggs isn't playing the fourth quarter. Gabe Davis probably isn't playing the fourth quarter. Well, what does that mean for James Cook? What does that mean for Gentry? Because Gentry's not going to be on this team once McKenzie comes back, right? He's not. So you want to see him on the practice squad. You want to see what he can do in live game action. And let's be honest, it's just to help him out, right? Get film for other NFL teams to see what he can do. For other teams who might be short at the wide receiver position, maybe he adds to some trade value, right? If we got a 6th-round pick for Gentry at any point this season, that's a win for the Buffalo Bills. Let me tell you that. So you got to see what the young guys do today. Again, up 31-3 at half. You don't expect a rookie quarterback to lead what would be the second biggest comeback of all time, only trailing the Buffalo Bills against the Houston Oilers. I'd rather see Hodgins than Gentry. I would too, but you're going to see them both on the field at the same time, right? If you have Keenum come in, you'll see them both on the field at the same time. The Patriots game has started the third quarter. The Patriots are already in the red zone. The Falcons-Buccaneers game started third quarter in that one. The Texans and Jaguars are in the third quarter now as well, with the Jaguars in the red zone. The Bears did just score a touchdown. It was a pass from Fields to Jones. So Fields threw a touchdown pass. Again, Fields only has 11 pass attempts so far today in the second half. Like, that's the quarterback you have in Justin Fields. So on the Bears, you got to look for a new quarterback if that's what Justin Fields is going to give you during the offseason, whether it be in the draft or you trade for him, whatever it might be. That's what you got to do. As far as run the ball, like I said, heavy set formations, run set formations in the second half. I don't mind seeing that. Speaking of young guys, James Cook, you have Singletary leading our team in running attempt or in rushing yards, 3 for 17, 3 for 23, averaging 7 yards an attempt. Expect to see a lot of Singletary. Expect to see a lot of Cook. Expect to see a lot of Moss in the second half. For the Steelers, again, Pickett not playing terrible. He had that one interception at the end of the half when they were trying to force something to happen. 13-21. What you would expect from a rookie. Like, the Steelers put him in a position where he wasn't going to make big mistakes. Running game for Pitt is shut down. Najee Harris, 9 for 17. Warren, 1 for 1. Though that's the running attempts. They have 10 carries as well. They only have 18 yards. So our run attack might not look that great, but we have Singletary averaging 7.7 yards an attempt. Najee Harris isn't even averaging 2 yards an attempt. Look what the Buffalo Bills defense has done against running back. Remember last year, 2 years ago, we were talking about how the run defense was our Achilles heel. Look what they did against Derrick Henry. Look what they're doing against Najee Harris here. I mean, that's just huge. I mean, I think we'll see. We play Nick Chubb later this year. We play some other good running backs this year. But it'd be interesting to see how the Buffalo Bills continue to do against the running attack. I would love to see it. Pickens is the leading target, 4 receptions for 63 yards. Gentry is 2 for 19. Johnson 2 for 16. Claypool 1 for 11. Harris 2 for 7. Frymouth 1 for 4, and Watt 1 for 1. Boswell 1 for 2 on field goals, same as Bass. Bass had that one blocked. He just didn't get up in the air at all, and so he's 1 for 2, 4 for 4 on extra points. Both field goals missed on the one end zone side of the field, so that's obviously the issue spot if you're looking at the second half of this game. Yeah, I talk about the defense getting pressure on I feel like they're getting pressure on the young quarterback, but they just hasn't converted into sacks, right? And you want to see some sacks here, especially in the second half. You should see. He looks all right, Puka. Like, he looks okay. There's nothing I've seen today. Now, they are playing against the number 1 pass defense in the league, right? But there's nothing that makes me, if I was a Steelers fan, today look at Pickett and say, that's our next guy. That's the guy I want as our quarterback. But there's also nothing that I see and says, this guy just ain't it. So it'll be interesting to see how the Steelers do the rest of this half and what the Steelers do with Pickett moving forward. Again, I think that, I was watching NFL Countdown on ESPN, and I think it was either Teddy Bruschi or someone else who said, we were going to see today that almost went back. So the ball went into the end zone, which automatically rules a touchback. So I don't know why they didn't blow it dead right away, but the ball almost bounced back into the field of play. Anyway, said that we were going to see today that Mr. Trubisky wasn't the problem for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's what we've seen so far. Trubisky hasn't been the problem. It's snag Pickens. We're at week 5, and there hasn't been a single touchdown reception by a wide receiver for the Steelers. I think that's where the problem lies. Steelers took the ball 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Fake the handoff, looking to throw deep. Has all day to throw. Pass is complete towards midfield. Johnson with the catch. Again, I want to see the Bills pin their ears back. First and 10 now from their own 48. Harris runs for about 3 yards. Ten carries for 20 yards. Still with good run defense. Yeah. Don't think that the Steelers will not run the ball. They will definitely run the ball in this game. Jefferson already has 11 catches, though. Wow. Shotgun formation. Roll out to the right. Throwing it, that's incomplete. There's going to be a flag on Elam for pass interference. 13:38 to go in the third quarter. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of #Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Over 100 watching. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. What are they talking about? Pass interference on Elam. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Let's carry Elam first down. Elam got his first pick as a Buffalo Bill in the first half there, so that was good to see. But yeah, Elam just not having one of his better days. There's no reason for him to have pass interference there. It looks like Johnson was playing on an inside route when it was thrown outside anyway. He curled in when it looks like the quarterback was expecting him to curl out. Now he's rolling to his left. Has Najee Harris, drops it off. Harris gets about 8 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. Johnson and Dotson pushing him out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Can't be too critical of Elam. No, I mean, and he had the past 2 weeks, he's done really well. He's done really well. So, no, I'm not going to be critical of Elam. Tough game for him so far. And we're only going to get healthier on defense at this point. You believe, right? You hope. Shotgun formation again, 2nd and 2. Fake the handoff, quick pass out. This is Claypool with a catch, gets to the 25. He is taken down there. So Steelers moving the ball. Don't know if I like to see that too much. Elam's definitely having some rough patches, but he's definitely getting some reps. He's getting some good reps against the number ones in the league. When Trey White comes back, I expect to see great things from our defense. I'm not saying we haven't already. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 from the 24. Another quick out, caught out of bounds. Gain about 6 or 7 by Johnson, playing off coverage the whole way downfield here. 4 catches for Johnson, 46 yards. 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bills are already amazing. This Bills team is already amazing. Pick under center, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Now 14 goes in motion to the top. Single set back. This Harris fakes the handoff to him. Rolling out once again. Bills following him. Bills get the first sack. That's their first sack. He gets pushed out of bounds for a 2, maybe 3-yard loss. That's going to count as a sack. Tyler Dodson didn't get credit for that sack after pushing Pickett out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. First sack of the day for the Buffalo Bills. Remember, the Bills have yet to allow... Oh, no, they've allowed only 7 points in the second half of games this year. Pittsburgh is in field goal range. Three wide receivers, top of the screen, one to the bottom. Pickett throwing it into the end. No one's there. Miscommunication between the wide receiver and the wide receiver and the quarterback. And it's going to be 4th and 6. Looks like field goal unit's going to come on. It looks like there was a miscommunication somewhere. Wow. 4th and 6. Oh, no, it looks like the offense stayed on the field. All right, come on, D. Come on, D. 4th and 6. Stop them. Stop them. I don't think they sit Josh until the end of the 3rd. Oh, wow. Wide open. Oh, that's still a catch. That's still a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. In the new NFL, that's a catch. In the new NFL, that's a catch. I think that's a catch. I think they need to review it. If I'm Tomlin, I throw a challenge for like, why the heck not? Catch 2 feet, maybe even 3 feet. That might be a catch, guys. Johnson forced the ball out. He did get hit in there, but I still think that's a catch fumble. They had 2. He caught the ball at 2 feet down. He got the ball at 2 feet down. If I'm Tomlin, I challenge it. Why not? What you have to lose? Needs to make a football move. That's not the new rule. If the football is moving as he's catching it, then yeah, I would agree. That commercial doesn't. I mean, if the Bills get the ball, the Bills get the ball. That's fine. I'm not upset about that. Patriots up 19-0 over the Lions. Again, the Lions getting shut out halfway through the 3rd quarter or something. The Jets up 19-17 now over the Dolphins. The Dolphins get a touchdown. Oh, no, I'm sorry, get a field goal by Sanders to make it 19-17. Tampa up 13-0 over the Falcons. I am not surprised that the Falcons are shut out midway through the 3rd quarter. Saints in the red zone, trailing the Seahawks 19-17. The Texans and Jaguars are tied 6-6. The Tennessee Titans are up 14-10 over the Commanders. And the Bears are trailing the Vikings 21-16. Miami with 10 unanswered points. Yeah, not worried about them at all. When we're up 31-3 over the Steelers and they're trailing the Jets 19-7, now they're on the 3rd quarterback. But the Patriots with their 3rd quarterback forced overtime last week somehow. And they're winning this week. Where's Mac Jones back in? Someone tell me if Mac Jones is back in. Minus the score before half and got the ball at the second half. Mac Jones back in for New England, or is it what's his face? No, Zappi's still in there. Zappi's 13 of 16 for 125 and an interception. Well, good thing we have a quarterback that can go 14-24 for 348.5, right? Right. At commercial break right now, Bills will get the ball up 31-3. They're going to start with the ball at their own 20-yard line. Again, I expect to see Josh Allen this whole 3rd quarter. And then I expect to see a lot of Case Keenum in the 4th. Yeah, I mean, no one challenged it. They're saying it's incomplete. I'm okay with that. Again, okay. First time from the 20, Allen gets the ball, hand the ball off to Singletary. Singletary gets to the 25 to about the 28-yard line, so a gain of 8 on first down. And they're showing stats between Diggs and Josh Allen, since Diggs came to Buffalo, 261 completions between them, leads the NFL in QB wide receivers duo between the two of them since Diggs came to Buffalo. Great run. Again. Oh, injury timeout. Man, it's a Pittsburgh Steelers player down. Again, you hate to see that. You hate to see it, especially in a game like this, right? But in any game, you hate to see that. You don't want to see players down. Thank you guys for joining us on this edition of #Sports. Sorry, completing a text. And again, if you know me, if you've been here long enough, you know I can't do two things at once. The Killer D's at it again, Diggs and Davis. I mean, between the two of them today, absolutely unreal. And we've even gotten a Shakir touchdown. But yeah, definitely a good day for the Buffalo Bills wide receivers. And again, you look at a team like the Steelers, who have yet to have a touchdown by a wide receiver yet this season. And again, we don't have those problems, luckily. You know, you have Davis, 2 for 160 and 2 touchdowns. Diggs, 5 for 44 and a touchdown. Shakir, 3 for 75 and a touchdown. So 3 of our wide receivers have touchdowns today. And our other 2 are Hodgins and Gentry. So I'm okay with that. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Thank you, GF. There is a Steelers injury. I was skeptical about the Diggs trade. I thought he was a diva. I'm so glad I was wrong. Yeah, there was speculation, right? Was it Minnesota or Diggs that was causing the trouble, or like why was there drama there? And from here, you know, Diggs got that C, you know, on his jersey the past 2 seasons to be captain. And when he got last year, he took it personally. Like, he appreciated the fact that the Bills made him captain. You get the contract extension too. Like, he has been nothing but good for the Buffalo Bills. His first year, he leads league in receptions, leads league in receiving yards. I mean, that's the type of guy we got now. We have a captain who's going to help the young receivers out and continue to be there, hopefully, for the Buffalo Bills. No, I mean, and Diggs also, the Minnesota also had Thielen there, right? Like, so at that time, Thielen was a really good wide receiver as well. So that was the issue at Minnesota. I mean, obviously, we don't know what happened behind closed doors, and we never will, and that's okay. I'm just happy that led to Stephon Diggs coming to Buffalo. You know, at the time, you look at the Buffalo Bills trade. You know, look at what Minnesota got out of the deal, right? They got Justin Jefferson, so it worked out for them too. You know, I think that overall, it's one of those trades where neither team, fan base, or team can be upset about the trade. I think it was a good trade overall by both parties. Looking back at it, 4 years later? All right, Bills got the ball 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. Fake the handoff. Quick pass over the middle, and that's Davis. Man, that's really going to hurt his average, but he gets the catch. Gets the ball to about the 39-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Only an 11-yard catch. So now it's 3 catches for 171. First and 10, Buffalo. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to bomb and screen. Bills moving from right to left. And with the run back to his right, hands it off to Singletary. Singletary has a hole, finds it. Gets about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Going to be 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, a sign of a good running offensive line, good pass protecting offensive line, or run protection offensive line. When they know you're running the ball and you still run it for 4, 5, 6 yards, it's a good job. Good job. He's worried about his average. I am. Shotgun formation. Hold on. What happened? Another injury. This time it's 29 for this. Another Steelers injury. Yeah, I mean, and that, like, I only saw it for a split second, but he looked like he stumbled down to his feet. So it's not a good sign. Stumbled to his. So maybe got up, thought he felt fine, and then slowly realized he didn't. So I don't want to speculate nothing, so I'm not going to. But hopefully he's all right. Right now, throw it to Paul Allen in the 4th quarter. Run, short pass, run, short pass, run, short pass, get a touchdown. Again, 31-3 here. Bills up, 9:08 to go in the third quarter. Tampa Bay, Fournette just scored another touchdown. They're up on Atlanta now, 21-0. And this, for me, this is a sign of a great team. You're taking care of business like you were supposed to. You're taking care of business like you were supposed to. This isn't like last year where we lost to Jacksonville, lost to Pittsburgh, lose to Miami in Miami, divisional game on the road. Those things happen. Weird conditions, those things happen to the best of teams, right? Take care of business. Shotgun formation again, fake the handoff, looking to throw downfield, over the middle, pass incomplete, intended for Shakir. Just missed him. 3rd and 4. And blames himself. 3rd and 4. $8:56 going third quarter. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receiver set. Trying to get the Steelers to jump off sides, get the free first down. Unable to do so. Get the snap off with 1 second to play clock. Allen's going to take off and get the first down. Get in the Steelers territory. Just slide. The ball came out. They're saying he was down. The ball came out. They're saying he was down. That's why you slide, though. That's why you slide. The moment you're up 31-3, 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, you got the ball. You easily got the first down. You got in the Steelers territory. The moment it's close to contact, slide. You're the quarterback. There's nothing. This isn't like a we got to win mentality type thing. This is a close game, whatever. No, it's none of that. Just slide. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Quick pass over the middle to Diggs. Diggs with the catch down after gain of 6. No, play your game, Josh. He's going to get hurt playing this game. And you're okay with that in a 31-3 game. Okay. I love his competitiveness, but there's no need to be fighting for extra yards up 31-3. You have to have situational awareness. Shotgun formation. Quick pass out to Diggs once again. He gets the first down inside the 20. It's about the 16. They're rolling down at the 17. And Zippy with his first passing touchdown of the day. The New England Patriots up 26-0 over the Detroit Lions. Did the Patriots find another quarterback late? Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Running back, 2 Allen's left is Singletary. Hand the ball off to him. He gets inside the 15. It's about the 12. Remember, Allen is the only quarterback in the NFL right now responsible for 100% of his team's touchdowns. We talk about how the Steelers don't have a touchdown by their wide receivers. We don't have a touchdown by any of our running backs. So, it goes both ways. This is a perfect game to get a touchdown by a running back. It is against the Detroit defense. I mean, we need to remember that too. But it says a lot about it says more about New England's defense that they're shutting out Detroit's offense. Right? The Lions' defense, even after today's game, I think will improve. Josh Allen calls timeout as the play clock is winding down. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Bills will have it 2nd and 5. Let's take a look around the NFL. Time for some hard-nosed red zone running. I would love that. Again, I don't want Josh Allen having 100% of our touchdowns, being responsible for 100% of our touchdown, whether they're passing or running. I want Singletary or Cook or even Moss to get in the end zone every once in a while. All right. Scores around the league. Anything big before they do a 2nd and 5 play? Oh, never mind. Blank for 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Morris goes in shotgun to the top. So now he's on the line of scrimmage at the top. So 2 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Singletary to his left. Fake the handoff. Quick pass Is that Hodgins? Yep, Hodgins gets the first down, gets to the 5-yard line, gonna be first and goal. And that's another true statement about this Bills team. Those are basically run plays, right? The quick pass, snap, quick pass. Those are basically run plays. But Hodgins gets his second catch, gonna be first and goal from 5. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Singletary to his right. Hodgins goes into motion, pass over the middle, incomplete in time for Davis. There's a flag in the end zone. Looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Steelers. It's going to be first and goal from 1. Yep. Going to be first down. Wow. Good call. Not a lot of penalties in this game. I'm doing it first. Not a lot of penalties in this game. Game moves pretty quickly when that happens, so I am grateful for that. First and goal from the 1. Shotgun formation again. Singletary to his left. Pitch it to the inside. It would count as a throw. Is that a fumble? There's no whistle. Is there a whistle? I'm confused. I'm confused. All right. Quick flip pass to Morris. Yeah, that's a fumble. That's a fumble in the end, into the end zone. Yep. So that means the Steelers are going to ball at 20. Super messy play. Fumble by Morris. Going to get Pittsburgh the ball at the 20. I'd be mad if we weren't up 31-3 with 5:19 to go in third. This is a messy way to win. I'd be more upset if we weren't up 31-3 in the third, but we are. You don't want to see that because, again, you don't know how many, like Josh, that would have been Josh Allen's 5th touchdown pass because that would count as a pass because it was a flip forward. And you just don't know if Josh Allen's coming back on the field. Like, what happens on this next drive for the Steelers dictates if Josh Allen, no, it's not. He's losing that ball before he crosses the plane. He's losing that ball before he crosses the plane. So, yeah, you just don't know if you're going to see Josh Allen back in this game. Never mind. It's a fumble. Yeah. It's a fumble. Let's get to some scores. See if there are any close games right now. Lions are in the red zone. Yay, Lions. Score some points. The Dolphins-Jets game, still 19-17 there. The Falcons still have not scored, trailing the Buccaneers 21-0. Seahawks-Saints. The Saints up 24-19. Houston and Jacksonville still tied at 6. If you got the under there, you got to be feeling pretty good. What was the over-under in this game? Over-under was 44.5. You got to like the under. 44.5. You're at 12 in the fourth quarter. Commanders up 17-14 over the Titans. Scored a touchdown there. Brown with his second touchdown. Brown gets his second touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Vikings up 21-19 now. A field goal by the Bears has cut that lead to 2 in the fourth quarter. And the Browns still, oh no, the Chargers scored twice. Eckler with a rushing touchdown, and then a field goal makes that one 27-21. The Browns have the ball in the red zone, though. So we have a few close games in the NFL today. Some close because they're high scoring, some because, yeah, Casey doesn't allow those kind of mistakes. That's because Kelsey is a different animal compared to Morris. Kelsey is a different animal. I'm not going to say Kansas City doesn't make mistakes. You watch that Colts game, Kansas City makes mistakes. Kansas City makes mistakes. But it's all right. Hey, you know, someone talked about earlier having the big plays, saving big plays for next week. If we're going to make mistakes, make them now. Don't make them next week. Make them now. Make them when you're up 31-3, maybe through the third, and make it be a backup tight end. Yeah, don't be. I agree with Bill. Don't be like KC. Good job, KC. You're doing what you do. Now it's time for Buffalo to do what they do. Pass. Complete. About 9 yards. Gets out of bounds. They give him 10 yards on the first down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this live edition of the Bills vs. Steelers live play fan reaction. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, please be sure to do so. Quick pass back out to Johnson. He gets another 10 yards on first down. So it's going to be 4:45 to go in the third quarter. And Steelers now just moving the ball downfield. Well, again, James, it's not necessarily we're going with prevent. We've been playing off receiver. We've been playing off man coverage pretty much the whole game. Make the quarterback beat you the whole way downfield. Bill sent a delayed blitz, and the Bills get there. Second sack. This one, Von Miller gets in there. Miller time. I like it. Second and 16 now. By the time he did something. He has, 3-4 sacks for the Bills this year. Shotgun formation on second 16. 3 wide receivers behind the screen. Looking to throw with Mill. Passes complete to number 88. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe another yard. He's hurt. He kind of got smashed. And he's down. Number 88 for the Steelers is down, and it doesn't look good for him. That's Freiermuth who's down. Big weapon for the Steelers. You don't want to see that. Yeah, head Sam. Yeah. Looked like he lowered his head just at the time someone else is coming in. Oh my goodness. You hope he's okay. I mean, you hope for the best. But yeah, it did not look good. Again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, please be sure to do so. Really appreciate it. Helps out the stream greatly. We're at commercial break as the Steelers have an injury on the field. Pat Freiermuth, as the Bills lead this one 31-3. Go through some scores from around the league. Have you seen Josh Allen more commercials lately, by the way? I've seen Josh Allen in a few more commercials. Lay's commercial, another commercial. I've seen him in 2 or 3 different commercials. So good for Josh Allen. Get that money. Patriots up 26-0. Lions still have the ball in the red zone. Miami still trailing the Jets 19-17. Buccaneers up 21-0 on the Falcons. Yeah, the Jets are looking like kind of team that's going to hang around a little bit, right, in games. Like they look like now it's been against the Steelers and it's been against the Dolphins, a little bit different level of competition. But I don't think we can just look past the Jets. With the defense we're seeing from New England, we can't just look past them from a game-to-game basis. Not saying that we're not going to win the division or whatever the case might be. D. Robert, thank you for the $10 super chat. Again, all super chats being donated to charity this season. So we really do appreciate it. Von's got 4 sacks and Groot's got 4 sacks for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, he's getting a couple now. Yeah, exactly. Get that money. As long as you do it the offseason, don't let it control you like Baker did. I'm okay with that. Houston and Jacksonville still tied at 6. The Tennessee Titans in the red zone trailing 14. They just got in the end zone. Touchdown confirmed. So 20-17, 21 extra point pending. The Bears now up on the Vikings 25-21. Santos with a 43-yard field goal. Touchdown by Fields to Jones. So they've scored 17 straight points. 17 straight points scored by the Bears to lead that one 25-21. And the Browns just scored a touchdown and go up 28-27. They did so Freiermuth walking on his own, so that's good. Hunt with the touchdown. Back pass on 3rd and 8. That pass is completed. into Buffalo Bills territory, and we're dragging him forward. Claypool gets inside the 40. Bills defense, they had him held up and were going to try to strip the ball, but they kept moving him forward. Makes no sense. Pickett did get hit on the play. Pickett 21 of 30 with an interception, but again, for a rookie quarterback, not terrible. Shotgun formation once again. Pickett, another completion. First down. Johnson inside the 25. Just moving the ball. Again, we're playing off coverage. Playing off coverage, this is what's going to happen. And I don't think it's prevent defense. I think we've been playing this way the whole game. I think it's been this way the whole game. Whether they like it or not, what they're saying is, did Moss fumble that? No, it was Morris. Morris, our backup tight end. Knox is inactive today, so Morris is the starting tight end today. He fumbled it at the goal line. Running it on first down. Good run defense. Milano making the tackle. Harris has been able to get nothing going today. Loving it. Loving it. Moss is not inactive today. (31-3), a minute 30 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers, one in the top, one to the bottom. Harris to his right. Bills almost get there. He's going to run for this. He's going to get the first down. Oh, that's going to be a flag. There's flags. Steelers going to the edge of the quarterback, and now Bills players trying to knock. Why are you going towards the Bills sideline? That's a dumb play. Now there's 3 flags. Like, that's going to be a flag. Now, he didn't hit him in the head, though. Like, he didn't hit him in the head. He's clearly sliding. And I think they're going to make this, to save face, I think they're going to make this on both sides. He didn't hit him in the head. He's sliding, though, when he's getting hit. Well, the Steelers have to make something. Or this is going to be ugly. Again, he didn't. Hamlin does not hit him in the head. The action on the quarterback was legal, they say. So it's going back against Steelers. Wow. It'll be third down. Because he didn't get the first down either. Wow. Okay, I'm okay with that. Again, I thought, there was no contact to the head. I thought it was a little late. Again, the slide had already started, and the way they protect quarterbacks, I thought. Okay. Yeah, I would say that it was a little late too, but it wasn't towards the head. Nothing like that. But the way they try to protect quarterbacks these days, I just assumed it was a penalty. But they get the Steelers. It's now 3rd and 15. It's weird that it's a 15-yard penalty. Should be. Let me do math real quick. Should be a first down probably, but all right. All right. Oh, the Steelers player was definitely out of line. Absolutely. I thought there would be offset penalties there. But if it's a 15-yard penalty, shouldn't it be at least 3rd and 16? I'm just saying. It's 3rd and 15 and a half. All right. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's get this cleaned up. Thank you, Krabby Cal. Glad you joined me. Short pass completed to number 81. He gets to the 22-yard line. Don't tell me you're hurt. Don't be hurt. If Fry moves in concussion protocol, we projected that he's out for the game. Saw Bills player slow to get up. Yep. Johnson on the play hurt. Oh my gosh. Wow. So it's 4th and 8. More injuries. 31-3. The Bills up. Josh Allen looks like his day's probably going to be done at 383. Would love to see Morris cross. Maybe just a cramp. Calf. Maybe a calf. I don't know. They're stretching him out like it might be a cramp, so we'll see. A few close games going on right now in the NFL. This not being one of them, but a few close games in the NFL. Patriots up 26-0. The Lions did not score. Wow. Miami still trailing the Jets 19-17 in the fourth quarter there. The Falcons have scored a touchdown against the Buccaneers, so it's 21-7. The Seahawks trailing the Saints 24-19. That's a one-score game. The Texans and Jaguars tied 6-6 still. The Jaguars can lead the division if they win this game. Oh my gosh, they actually sound so bad. Titans Commanders, the Titans up 21-17. The Bears Vikings, the Bears up 22-21. And the Browns still up 28-27 over the Chargers. 4th and 8, shotgun formation for the Steelers. False start by the Steelers. False start's going to be 4th and 13. 4th and 13. They get 23 of 32, 238. You're not going to have a point in the third quarter at this point. Who plays Sunday Night Football? Bengals, Ravens. I'm looking forward to that one. $31-3. So we want to miss field goal here, so we can say that we still have not allowed a point in the third quarter. Miss the field goal. Miss it. Miss it. It's only a 45-yard attempt, but miss it anyway. Boswell's usually pretty. He missed it. He missed it. The Bills still have not allowed a point in the third quarter. End of the third quarter. Still no points allowed this season by this Bills defense. Let's go. Eagles, Steelers play at 4 o'clock. Rams, Cowboys play at 4 o'clock. The Panthers play someone at 4 o'clock too, but meh. I feel time bad for the Steelers. Yeah, I don't. Not for a second do I feel bad for the Steelers. Nope. Not for a second. No offense, Steelers fans, but you've done enough winning. You know how to win. Mike Tomlin has yet to have, until this season, it looks like, has yet to have a losing season. So you're fine. But I do expect that Keenum will be in to start the fourth quarter, just like in the Rams game, which means Josh Allen only had 30 passing yards in the second half, which was expected. Kind of expected, right? Again, some close games. The Seahawks just took a 25-24 lead over the Saints. The Texans, Jaguars still tied 6-6. Titans beating the Commanders by 4. The Vikings trailing by 1 against the Bears, and the Chargers trailing by 1 against the Browns. So a few close games going on right now in the NFL. Patriots blowing out the Lions 26-0. They're looking for a shutout with 11:54 to go in the fourth quarter. The Buccaneers up by 14 in the fourth quarter there. Not saying that game's over at all. The Bills and Patriots look like they'll both be victorious today. Bills up 31-3 going into the fourth. Patriots up 26-0 going into the fourth. So both those games look like they're handled pretty well. If you're looking for a close game, when you win the game in the second quarter, it doesn't matter how many yards you throw for in the second half. Yeah, no, I agree. But those are numbers that they'll look at the end of the year. They changed the game where you're at. They put on the Browns and Chargers game. Sorry about that. I hope they don't do that here because then I won't be able to tell you guys nothing. Like, yeah, the game's not like I'll be able to give you news from the game cast. You know what I mean? So I hope they don't do that. As I can only watch the red zone here in Germany, I have not seen too much of the game. Do we have any new injuries? Von Miller went out and Jordan Phillips went out, but they both came back in the game. So looks like Jaquan Johnson just went out as well, but looked like it wasn't Teron Johnson just went out as well, but does not look like it was a serious injury. He was able to walk off the field. Like Titans looking more like the Titans this week. Yeah, listen, when I found out we were playing the Titans week 2, it could have worked out better so far. Five of our last 6 games, something like that, division opponents. Diggs with the catch, past midfield to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, got bounced at the 25. So Allen is still in there. And a big pass catch by Allen to Diggs. But I'm surprised Allen's still in there. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, Allen's in. I'm fine with it as long as he doesn't get hurt. Nothing dumb. Moss is in too. But Diggs with a huge completion. Maybe try to get him to 10 receptions on the day. Nice jack. Yeah, nice yard to catch by Diggs. Yep. That was something in the offseason the Bills wanted to work on, was getting yards after the catch. There it is. 4th game with 400 passing yards. 424 for Allen. Single step back, hand the ball off, cut back. No, that's Cook. Cook into the end zone, touchdown. Our first running back touchdown this season comes from James Cook. A 20. Allen's upset. He's like, "Oh, my 5th touchdown." But it's going to be a 37-3, a 2-play drive by the Buffalo Bills. 24-yard touchdown. James Cook, a 24-yard touchdown run, and the Buffalo Bills put on that exclamation point. Make it 37-3. Bass in for the extra point. Extra point's good. So 14:03 to go in the game. Bills now up 38-3. Enjoy it. We all know what next week brings, right? Now we can start thinking about next week a little bit. As a player, as a fan, you start celebrating victory, right? Like, we know we're going into this game. Let's celebrate for the night. Let's celebrate. Winning in the NFL is hard, so celebrate it when it happens. We're going to be 4-1. Both rookies with TDs. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Looking forward to this team continuing to get more and more experience at the rookie spots. Great game overall by everybody. Great game overall, except for by Tawan Jones, who fumbled the first play. Morris fumbled. You don't want to see that. See, I'm not gonna you guys all know that I'll be with you next week, right? I'll be with you guys next week, so make sure you tune in. I am not nervous going into next week. We'll see the Chiefs again in the playoffs. Next week's all about home field advantage to me. That's all, and that's big. I'm not saying it's not big, and I want to win, but it's not going to be. I say that as we are a week away. Week of Friday, ask me how nerve-wracking it is, but I have very few doubts. Why do we keep going KC? Just the way it works out. Just the way it works out. The way the schedule works out, I can explain it. It will take a long time, but I can explain it. And weren't they in Buffalo? They were in Buffalo during the regular season last year, weren't they? I think they were. I could be wrong. No, they're in KC. I don't know. I don't remember. That's the game I didn't do due to other commitments. Yeah, it's just the way it works out. Beat them in KC 38-20. Yeah, I remember. It's just the way it works out. If you look at the schedule, you understand, like it would make sense. Sometimes we play them because we both win the division. And other times we've played them because that's their turn in the rotation. Just so it works out. It was on Tuesday. That's right. It was on Tuesday because of a certain thing. That is the thing. All right, 38-3. Coming back from commercial break. Bills up with 14:03 to go. First rushing TD by running back this season. Yes. So I'm happy we can stop saying Josh Allen's 100% of our touchdowns. Kicks in the air. Into the end zone, touchback. Again, look at Pickett. I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, 23 of 32, 238, an interception. The Bills are forcing Pickett, and they've done this all game, to beat them with multiple throws, right? Beat them consistently the whole way down the field. And they just haven't been able to do that. And maybe that, we talk about the Bills' game plan going into this game. They knew they didn't need to play up on these wide receivers. I mean, I wish they would have in some spots. But they knew they had a rookie quarterback that would have to read the defense, and they wanted him to do that as many times as possible, betting on the Steelers making mistakes. And I don't know if the Steelers have made many mistakes in this game, but they haven't been able to capitalize, and maybe that's the mistake. Quick screen pass to running back number 30. He gets 10 yards for a first down. First and 10 for the Steelers. Steelers are 0-7 since 2017 when TJ Watt does not play. Shotgun formation, hand the ball off to number 30 here. He gets a yard. Again, going through some games. The Jets have the ball up 19-17 with less than 11 minutes in that one. Saints score a touchdown, make it 31-19 late in the third. So again, there's plenty of time left. The Texans in the red zone with 4:10 to go. They have a first and goal from the 2. Texans looking to upset the Jaguars. And the Texans would get their first win of the season. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 9, 13:05 to go in the game. Bills up 38-3. Running play, gets about 10 for a first down. Dalvin Cook has 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. So whoever said they need him to have a big day, pretty big day. Quarterback is having a bad day for Pittsburgh. Shotgun formation. Almost gets sacked. Gets the ball away. Number 30 spins out of tackle. Gets another 10, 13 yards. Gets into Bills territory. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty on Jackson. I know he didn't knock him down, but definitely no need to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw unsportsmanlike. I mean, talk about the chippiness of this game getting out of hand. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers, top screen, 1 to the bottom. Epineza comes around, almost gets the sack. Good tackle by Milano. No, that's not Milano. I'm sorry. Bernard with the tackle. I think I'm feeling scotches tonight. Well, again, we can relax, enjoy the 4 o'clock games, enjoy tonight's game. We can definitely enjoy the 4 o'clock games because they're all NFC teams. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 4 from the 36. Quick pass again. Another first down into the 30-yard line. So, again, make the Steelers have to work for it. Jets score 2, go up 9. If they make the extra point. Extra point's pending. So, yeah, And again, you look at Pickett's numbers: 27, 36, 272. You had a touchdown to that. It's a really good day, but Bills have stopped and what mattered most. That's the 3-yard line. Roll to the right. Pass incomplete. Broken up by Saron Neal. A lot of our backups in now. You got Neal in, you got Ingram in. Elam's still in there. .10:33 to go in the game. Bills up 38-3. Shotgun formation. Nice catch. Was out of bounds, though. Yeah, it was out of bounds. Nice catch, but it was out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Neal on the coverage. Talking trash. Next going to be a catch. Foot's down. Hands down. Third and 10. No challenge flag. Never mind. Going into the end zone. Incomplete. Lewis on the coverage. Remember, Bridgewater went out, so the Dolphins on the 3rd quarterback. Diggs is over 100 yards receiving on the day. Steelers, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom, 4th and 10. Looking to throw. Throw is incomplete. Intended for Claypool. So the Bills will take over. 10:16 to go. Need to kick Keaton in this game right now. $2 super chat from Pierre Martinez. Thank you very much. $2 super chat. Great job, Joe. I appreciate all you guys so much. Thank you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button before you leave. If you leave early, believe me, I understand. But I do appreciate you guys sticking with me. It's always fun enjoying a Bills victory with you guys. Bills gave me 101 points in fantasy this week. Hey, that's great. That's great. I wish I had some Bills players right now in fantasy. I could take any single one of them. You pick one. I'll take them at this point. Bills up 38-3. Let's go through some scores real quick as we're getting close to the end of these games. Hit that like button. Mike Travis says it. Thank you. The Texans did score a touchdown. With 3:06 left, the Texans lead the Jacksonville Jaguars 13-6. Pierce with a 1-yard touchdown run. So the Texans looking to get their first win of the season. 5:01 to go. The Patriots up 29-0 over the Lions. The Jets up 26-17, as many of you said in the chat. Up 2 scores with 9.5 to go in that game. Buccaneers up on the Falcons 21-7. Now, the Falcons D, what you said we want, like the Falcons were down 21-0, I believe, in the first half. Yeah. No, in the 3rd quarter. Okay. 3rd quarter, they go down 21-0. But that Falcons D really keeping them in this game. And the Falcons have the ball at midfield. So say we want about the Falcons, but they're fighting. They're fighting against the division rival. Saints up 31-25 over the Seahawks. Seahawks have the ball, and they're driving early in the 4th quarter there. Commanders trailing the Tennessee Titans 21-17. I'm going to watch the replay of the one-hand catch and wrestle match won by Gabe Davis. No, that was great. That was really great over, a guy like Fitzpatrick, like a great safety like Fitzpatrick. Good job by him winning that battle. Minnesota now up 29-22. Over the Bears. They got a touchdown. Kirk Cousins with a rushing touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion. Justin Jefferson has 12 catches in this game for 154. Not a touchdown, though. So fantasy owners are a little annoyed about that. The Chargers did go up 30-28 over the Browns. The Browns in Charger territory with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter there. So those are the games from around the league. Case Keenum is in the game. That's it for Josh Allen on the day. Imagine a lot of running going on here for the Buffalo Bills. 3 wide receivers stop the screen. Cook in the game. Cook gets the handoff. And gets about 6 on the play. A Keenum throw, maybe later. Those games going to be a lot closer than it turned out to be. The Buffalo Bills took care of business. Career high in passing yards for Josh Allen, 424. Wish you would have got that 5th touchdown, though. Wish you would have got that 5th touchdown. Strip sack for the Jets inside the 5. So it looks like that game is going to be tough for the Dolphins to come back at this point. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Cook to his, for Keenum. Cook to his left. Keenum does throw the ball behind the intended receiver. That was Gentry he was intended the ball to. Keenum saw the blitz coming from the outside. Don't know if Gentry saw it or not. But it's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Buffalo Bills. See that throw. $5 super chat from Man Kitchen. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Joe. I appreciate you guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me on Hashtag Sports. Love doing these live streams for you guys. And don't forget to join me next week as the Bills play the Kansas City Chiefs, 4:25. So I'll probably go live around 3:45. So look out for that. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set to the top to the bottom. Over the middle, the pass is complete. Tackled right away. Are they giving them first down or not? Hodgins with the catch. He's going to be short of the first down. 4th and 1. You got punt. Just punt. I mean, you could just fall forward and get the first down, but just punt the ball. It's not even close. You have to punt. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Bills going to punt this ball up 38-3. First punt of the day for the Buffalo Bills. That scored another touchdown, so that game's over. Josh out, yeah, 500. Well, he would need 76, so it'd probably take 1+ drive to do that. So, Martin punts the ball away. It's going to be down. Oh, come on, Neil, gotta get that ball down. Gotta get that ball, Neil. I mean, yeah, the Jets scored a touchdown. Breece Hall with a touchdown. 33-17 now with 9 minutes to go in that game. Shotgun formation for the Steelers. Over the middle pass, almost intercepted by Neal, trying to make up for way down the last play. $33-17 Jets, yep. Wow, Neal trying to make up for that. Second down, Von Miller got in the backfield quick. Sorry, not Von Miller. It looks like Lawson maybe. Epineza with the tackle. Thanks, Gary. AFC's roundtable going to be fun this week. I actually haven't seen one in a while. All this season, to be honest with you. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, 38-3. Again, don't forget to join me next week. Again, probably around 3:45 for the game many of us had circled going into the season. It's good to be first in the division again. Looks that way. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set. I can't count. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle. Broken up. What was that? You know, even this Bills team, they're my team. But they just seem to be doing some things that some late hits, some chippy plays that, yeah. All right, so the Steelers have to punt this ball away at 4th and 10. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate you. Punt's in the air. It's going to be take a hop. Barely gets into Bill's on the Bills side of the field again, so it's going to be at the 47-yard line. McDermott going to be the highest win percentage coach of all time for the Buffalo Bills. Moves to 616 with the win today. Marv Lee was at 615. So there you go. Wade Phillips is third. Wade Phillips is third. But if shotgun formation, wide receiver run back to the right is Moss, actually. Keenum over the middle has options. That's why Keenum doesn't throw. That's why Keenum doesn't throw. There have been some concerns along the way. Man, Rex. Rexy! Where are you at, Rex? Oh, man. Yeah, that's why you don't let Keenum throw. 2nd down, 7:22 to go. Especially on 1st down. Houston has the ball again. Quick pass out to Hodgins. This one's complete. Gets into Steeler territory to the 49. It's going to be 3rd and about 6. 3rd and about 6. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Really relaxing day. Loving every minute of it. It's the 2nd game of this year. The Falcons have scored. I'm telling you, Falcons 21-15. Falcons coming back. Defense holding on. Holding on. Keenan and shotgun. Moss to his right. 3rd and 5. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. 2 to the bottom. Moss picks up the blitz nicely. Pass almost intercepted. Intended for Hodgins. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 5. 6:30 to go. This game ended in about a half hour. No, this game ended about an hour and a half ago. No, maybe not that long ago. But yeah, this game ended before halftime. Keenan comes to the sideline. Like, it's okay. It's okay. That's why we're going to let you in more up 30. The Patriots are going to get the shutout, man. That's good for their defense against a really impressive Lions offense going into today. Obviously, Lions offense statistically will take a big step back. They let this one go, and you're just not even going to try to chase it down? Saran Neal, you're a bum. Saran Neal's a bum. Jets up 33-17 over the Dolphins. Falcons only down 6. Only down 6, 4.5 to go. Tampa starts with the ball at their own 25. TB12, 33 of 48 for 339 and a touchdown. Marcus Mariota with a touchdown pass to their tight end, looks like. Is it Caius, maybe? What's the last name? You guys will know. He's not a bum. He's not a bum. He's not even chasing the ball down. Like, he had a chance to maybe down that inside the 5 again. Pickett looking to throw, throws it. Why are you running? It was incomplete. Why are you picking it up and try to run? Like the refs don't see it. All right, Seahawks trailing Saints 31-25. Texans, again, have the ball in Jacksonville territory with only a minute and a half to go. Jacksonville timeout. So they're just going to kneel it, take the win. Oh, it's 4th and 9. Never mind, they can't do that. But Jacksonville's no more timeout, so see what happens there. They have to travel the length of the field unless it's a touchback. Commanders trailing the Tennessee Titans 21-17, and the Chargers up on the Browns 30-28 at the 2-minute warning. Third and 2 coming out of the 2-minute warning. That's going to be big. Pass over middle is complete on 2nd and 10. Tackled right away for only a 7-yard gain by number 54 of the Bills. Now it's time to look at my depth chart just to see who these people are. Balin Spector with a tackle, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Good tackle right after the catch. Third and 3, 5:50 to go. Bills up 38-3. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Take a look at the throw. Open guy over the middle. It's going to be a first down to the 32. Number 83 of the Steelers on the catch. Make sure to stand up and give the whole first down signal because, his team's not down 38-3. But good for you. Timeout. Buffalo calls a timeout with 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Up 38-3. Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't waste my time like that? Doesn't matter. All right, some close games here. The Jets in the red zone once again. 5:50 to go. 33-17. The Jets going to win this game, and they're going to go to 3-2 on the season. 3-2 on the season for the Jets. Back-to-back wins. Actually, this is going to be back-to-back wins. 3 wins for the... When was the last time the Jets won 3 games in a row? Last time the Jets won 3 games in a row. It's probably been a while. Tampa Bay has the ball near midfield. 2nd and 5 with 3:06 to go there. Saints up on the Seahawks 31-25. They have the ball 4th and 2. Seattle's 42-yard line. It's kind of like no man's land. There's a flag down at the snap. False start on the Steelers. 5 yards back. Jaguars have the ball 37 seconds to go from the 13. No timeouts. Their own 13. No timeouts. Down by 7. And if the Texans want to win this game and the Titans win their game, the Titans then lead the AFC South. Titans up 21-17. Commanders do have the ball. Chargers up by 2. They have the ball 4th and 1 with 1:14 to go. They have to punt. Shotgun formation on 1st and 15. Pass to the run back out of the backfield. Gets to 30. The Bills looking more to strip the ball at this point than actually tackle, which is annoying. They get the ball to the 40, so it's going to be 2nd and 2. When Rex Ryan was head coach, they won 5 straight. Wow. I mean, grind over schedule. They have a tough schedule. They do. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, 1 to the top, 2nd and 2. Hand the ball off. Gets the ball close to midfield. This is number 30. Running the ball hard. Warren for the Steelers running hard. That's his 8th carry of the game. 6th carry of the game. 6, 8, same thing. Another Jets touchdown. Oh, man. Poor Dolphins fans. How's TD doing? 4:02 to go in the fourth quarter in this game. Game of the Bills lead 38-3. So with the Dolphins loss and the Bills win, Bills will go 4-1 in sole possession of the AFC's lead. Timeout by the Bills. Wasting my time. Oh, no. TD's not doing well. I believe it. I believe it. Falcons have the ball. Tampa Bay has the ball 3rd and 5 at midfield. Huge play. They got a first down. They get a first down in Atlanta territory. Field goal makes it a 2-possession game. So sorry, Tom Brady haters. Miami in 3rd place. What a great day. Shotgun formation. Forced to roll out. Pass is caught. Warren. Remember, the Bills backups cannot stop Warren. They just can't. He just can't. He has a few catches now. 5 carries for 24 yards. So it wasn't even 6 carries. I just can't read it all. 2nd and 6. Pickett's 31 of 47. Over 300 yards passing. Over 300 yards for Pickett. Chargers went for it. Oh, no. Oh, no. The AFC West coaching make bad decisions once again. Pass over the middle. Deflected and caught. Oh, my gosh. That was intended for Claypool. Bill's defender got both hands on it, tipped it right up in the air. And there's their backup tight end to pull it down for a first down. Wow. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers behind the screen. Bill sent a little pressure, pass. That's incomplete. That one's incomplete. No, they're saying it's a catch. Wow, it's an 11-yard catch. Listen, he has over 300 yards passing. 33 of 49. That's crazy. Like, I'm kind of impressed. Like, yeah, they're going to lose 38-3, maybe 38-10 if they get a late touchdown, but that's a hold. That's a hold. You're not going to call it because it's too late in the game. Claypool with the catch. Claypool gets the 18. So they're inside the red zone. 2nd down. This is probably going to lead to a 2-minute warning. Probably going to lead to a 2-minute warning. How about the Chargers go for it? You're all dumb. You're all dumb. They set themselves up for a 40-some-yard field goal on 4th and 10 with 15 seconds to go. And only 3. Yeah, and that was the Bills' game plan, right? The Bills' game plan, they said, listen, let him throw underneath stuff all day. Play off. We were upset in the 4th quarter because they were playing off. They didn't care for it. Like, they didn't care. They were like, that's the game plan. And it worked. They only scored 3 points. 328 yards for Pickett. Pickett's throwing 68%. 34 for 50. I can do quick math when they have 50 pass attempts. I like it. He's throwing 68%, but no touchdowns. Chargers got the ball, so the Chargers are going to win. Giants beat the Packers earlier today in London. The Patriots come away with a shutout victory. The Houston Texans did beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Vikings do escape Chicago, winning 29-22. So those are the finals already. Some close games. Buccaneers in the red zone up 21-15. So it looks like Atlanta's going to fall just short there. Jets now 40-17 over the Dolphins. Seahawks up 32-31. They just scored to go up by a point with 6.5 to go there. So still playing time in that game. And the Titans and Commanders still 21-17, 36 seconds to go. Commanders have the ball at the Tennessee 32-yard line. So that one's coming to an end. And the Browns have no more timeouts. That's the final. The Chargers do hold on to beat the Browns 30-28. Wow. Wow. Got a pen down here. No good. Browns lose. King Cam, good to see you, man. You didn't have to work all day. I'm glad you came at least for the end. 38-3 here. The Bills controlling this game from pretty much the onset. The first drive of the game, again, Taewon Jones. If you weren't here at the beginning, I was not happy with Taewon Jones. Fumbled the ball on the opening kickoff at the goal line. If he lets it go, it's probably going to be a touchback at the 25. But he decides to try to return it, muffs it. By the time he gets back on top of it, the Steelers are right there. So he's down at the 2-yard line. Good job, Taewon Jones. But Josh Allen says no worries as he gets ready to throw for the most yards he has in his career. He starts off with a 98-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. Oh, well, I'm glad he came to say hi. Good to hope work's going well. Sorry that you have to work on Sundays. One of the best things about my job is that I don't have to work on Sundays. Actually, it's funny. When I was younger, when I was in high school, before I really got like a career or anything like that, that was like a complete no for me because of my love for the NFL. I was not going to work on Sundays unless I chose to. When I was an official, and I officiated Pee Wee football, and I officiated high school football. Like, I chose to work some Sundays, so like Bills bye weeks and when Bills played late games and stuff like that. But I made sure that was a point. Pass over middle incomplete on 2nd and 7. Going to be 3rd and 7. Back from the 2-minute warning. Bills didn't have to do anything in the second half. The Bills didn't have to do anything in the second half. Bills scored. Cook got a touchdown in the second half, and that's all we needed. That's all we needed. You know who else didn't do anything in the second half? The Steelers. And the good news is they didn't do anything in the first half either, so it works out. The Bills made Pickett look great today. They only scored 3 points. They scored 3 points. 3rd and 7. Stop it. Stop it. I know the yards look impressive, but it's 3rd and 7. And he ran into a sack. Pickett just ran into an Epinesa sack. He just ran right into Epinesa. He just trying to get away. He tried to roll to his right, but Epinesa was just right there. No, but Cook was the only touchdown in the second half. Cook was the only touchdown in the second half. 4th and 15. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Again, next week, big game. But not as big as you guys are making it out to be. If we lose, we lose. But we want to win. 4th and 15. Going for it. Down by 35. Epinesa almost gets another sack. Pickett has to roll to the right and throws it incomplete. No one in the area. And now there's a fight. Now there's a fight. Are you kidding me right now? Is Shaq Lawson trying to fight their quarterback? Wow. Wow. Shaq Lawson went kind of low. Shaq Lawson went kind of low. I'm just saying, Shaq Lawson went kind of low. But I'm not worried about the Bills at all. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a penalty on Shaq Lawson there. He went kind of low. He went right at dude's knee. TV announcers have a slap. Well, it's Tony Romo and Jim Nantz, I think it is. Well, and the flag didn't come with the hit, right? The flag wasn't until after the play with all the scuffle. So the Bills should get the ball no matter what because it was after the play. After the play, unsportsmanlike, whatever. Unnecessary roughness on the quarterback, coach. Are you kidding me? Coach, that's unnecessary ref. That's unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. You kidding me, coach? I love movie quotes. Official talking to Coach McDermott. Foul against an official. What did he do? Oh no, Epinesa might be suspended for next week. What did he do? What did Epinesa do? A foul against an official. What did you do? What did he? Well, I need to know. I don't need to know. I have no connection to the Bills at all. I want to know what he did. Could it lead to being suspended next week? I didn't see what he did. Bills are going to win this game 38-3. 2 kneel downs. This game's over. Tennessee pass interference ball at the one. Wow, close game. I mean, Epenez being gone next week stinks if that happens. Like, so bad. I don't know if the NFL is going to let that happen, but. Shaq Lawson's not walking off the field, too. Pittsburgh called timeout. Why Pittsburgh called timeout? Coach McDermott's looking around like, what the heck's going on around here? Game C on pick, Titans win. Sorry, I'm on St. Brown over Gabe Davis. That's okay. Your loss this week will help you understand your mistakes. Jets up 40-17 with less than a minute to go there. That game seems over. Bills up 31-3 with a minute to go here. But this minute looks like it might take 2.5 hours. So, yeah, I hope it's just like, don't tell me you pushed to my thing. Seahawks or the Saints up 39-32 with 3:21 to go there. The Panthers-Jets game, or Panthers-49ers game did just start. The 49ers had the ball second and goal. No, talking about McDermott. Just get this game over with. What do I say? You're wasting my time. There you go. Show that as a thing. Thank you, Blakely. H. Epinez is going to be suspended next week. Like that's so annoying. In a 38-3 game with less than a minute to go, you do something to get yourself suspended for next week. You're so dumb. Chargers win. Vikings win. Titans win. Texans win. Buccaneers win. Jets win. Patriots win. Giants win. 49ers already up 7-0. Second kneel down coming to end this game. Garoppolo to Coleman puts the 49ers up 7-0. All right, guys, the game's over here. Josh Allen throws for the most career yards he's ever thrown for. First person he goes out to hug is Mitch Trubisky. Again, back up for the Buffaloes last year. Then he goes to hug Pickett. He's not going to pull Tom Brady and not shake someone's hand, so that's nice. Bills win this one, move to 4-1, top in the AFC East, all that good stuff. Yeah, he could be out next week, James. He could be absolutely out. I wouldn't be surprised. You touch an official, you're going to get in trouble. You touch an official, you're going to get in trouble. I hope it's just a fine, but we'll wait and see what the league decides to do. But a huge win by the Buffalo Bills, taking control of this game pretty early on, pretty much in the second quarter, stamping this game closed, up 31-3 at halftime, end up winning this game 38-3. The Bills still, after 5 weeks, have only allowed 7 points in the second half of games. That's pretty incredible. And so the Bills will go to 4-1 with the Dolphins losing to the Jets. The Bills at 4-1 have sole possession of the lead in the AFC. But again, still 12 weeks to go. So I don't know if that matters right now or not. But it's good to have. Hopefully we have it for the rest of the year. Big game next week against the Chiefs. Join me right here on Hashtag Sports as we do live play-by-play and reaction to every single snap of that game. Enjoy the 4 o'clock games, all NFC games, so nothing to worry about. Love you, Mom. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Don't forget to join Mario and Paul as they get ready to do a post-game show on the game we just witnessed. And again, most of it's going to be positive. If you want to look at the negatives, there are some negatives here. This was not a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. But in the NFL, if you can play a non-perfect game and win 38-3, you must be pretty dang good. And the Buffalo Bills, this Buffalo Bills team is pretty dang good. So thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. I look forward to seeing you all Wednesday for my razor sharp picks. Don't know if they're turning out to be razor sharp this week yet or not. I'll have to check it out. Probably not. But then you can join me next Sunday as well as we get ready for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, the only team in the AFC West that appears to be living up to the hype of the AFC West. Chiefs do have a short week. They play tomorrow night. That should be a pretty good game, too, against the Raiders. We'll see what happens there in a divisional matchup even, so that makes it a little bit tougher, right? Just saying. Happy that we play the Chiefs and we get full week's rest. And we don't play on Tuesday. And we'll see them again in the playoffs. So, again, don't make a huge deal. Don't get too hyped about this week. We get hyped when the playoffs start. That's when the hype begins. Because this Bills team's looking legit on both sides of the ball. No matter what happens next week, this Bills team is looking legit. Good game plan this week against the Steelers. Pickett did throw for over 320 yards against us. I understand that sounds bad, but all of it was underneath. All of it underneath. Pickens 6 receptions, 83 yards. Gabe Davis had 3 for 171. We're all right. We're all right. We can match points, and that's okay. But the Bills only allowed 3 points this game, so we're good. 425 next week. I'll probably be around 345, so make sure you join me then. If you are subscribed to #sports, I will put my we'll schedule it ahead of time, so you'll see it on the schedule to let you know when I'm going live. And I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you all there. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button already, make sure you do that before you leave. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Don't forget to join Paul Mario for the post game. It's going to be fun. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Until I do, go Bills.
Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rogers, realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth, and right now is one of the best times to own an investment property in Arizona? Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions so we can take the next step to your financial freedom here in the Valley of the Sun, utilizing real estate. As always, God bless America, and go Buffalo! Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rogers, realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that